Yeah, so 5 games out of 20 that I won over the last week. So I need a little break from Dune, and I'm gonna try to learn Wingspan today. May play some Ark Nova as well. So filler episode today. Dune will continue most likely tomorrow. I might do some lobby games tomorrow. Take a break from rank altogether. But also shout out to Sean Chung, newest Just This supporter. Shout out to you. Appreciate you joining up on the members. But yeah, we're gonna play the tutorial of Wingspan. I think I only did like the first part one time, so I kind of forget. So we'll go through the whole tutorial today, and then I will do a matchmaking lobby and see how crushed we get if all my birds die. So let's get into the tutorial part here, I guess, to get started. Another bird enthusiast. You are new to Wingspan. I'll show you around. I'm Robin, by the way. Damn, you a baddie, by the way. Okay. I'm a guardian of this wildlife preserve. As you probably noticed, this place is all about birds, but also about winning. Hey, we do like winning. I haven't won lately. To win the game, you have to get the most victory points, which is a feather. One way to do that is by playing birds. First, I want to quickly tell you about the structure of the game. This is the start your turn pop. Does that pretty face show up every time? Wingspan is played over 4 rounds right now. It's your first turn of the first round. In the first round, you take 8 turns. Each turn is marked by a cube. In each round, you have 1 fewer cube, and so 1 fewer turn you take. Okay. On the right side of the screen, you can see how many cube turns you have left this round. I got 8. And those are end around gold tiles, but don't worry about them right now. Alright, shorty. Now I will show you what you can do each turn. Press A to continue. We're using a mouse, but my controller's plugged in because I was playing Absolem, I think is what it's called. Absolem. It's like a beat 'em up roguelike game. Actually, it's really great, man. It's really good time. So that's why my controller's plugged in. Oh hell no. I'm gonna have to unplug my controller. Okay, there we go. You can perform one action during your turn. Playing a new bird in one of your habitats. Activate forest to gain food. Activate... What is this? Grains? A nest to lay eggs. Activate water to draw cards. Look at the left side of the screen. Those are the habitats. We are in the forest right now. In the forest, you can gain food from the bird feeder to play new birds. Now check out what you can do in grass. Oh, it's grasslands. Alright. Yeah, actually, let me unplug my controller so she tells me what the controls are on the PC. That way I'm not trying to hit A button while I'm playing mouse. Oh hi, in grasslands you can lay eggs. Eggs are useful for playing birds. You also score 1 feather each egg you have left in your preserve at the end of the game. Now check the wetlands, click the water icon. This is where you draw more bird cards. What is this? This is like a DNA strip. Yo, is this specimens? What? Yo, these are the basics when it comes to the structure of the game. Play the following chapters to learn details about cards and actions. Well done, you have completed a chapter. Yo, let's go. Next one. I've played a... Yo, I didn't even get to see that. Is there like a log here? Let me show you the most important part of this game. Birds. These are the birds in your hand. Look closely at the structure of the Caroline Chickadee card. Gain 1 grain from the supply and cash it on this card. Here you have habitat symbols which show you where the bird can be played. The Caroline Chickadee, for example, can be played in the forest. Here is the Caroline Chickadee's food cost, a worm and a grain. Worm and grain means that in order to play Caroline Chickadee, you need to spend either a seed or an invertebrate to get you that birdie. The number next to the feather symbol is the bird's point value. Having this bird in your preserve gives you this many points at the end of the game. 2 points. Okay. Here is the Carolina Chickadee's nest icon. There are 5 types of nests: cavity, platform, ground, bowl, and wild. So she in the cavity nest? Yo, both my kittens are up on the desk right now just staring at these birds and trying to pat at the egg icon. Alright, the Caroline Chickadee has a cavity nest. Nests are used by some birds' powers, bonus cards, and in the end around goals. I'll explain later in detail how these are used. Nests can be powerful because they can match with other nest types. Try to remember that. Okay, baddie. Here's the bird's wingspan, 20 centimeters. Yo, they just name dropped it. Wingspan is used by some birds' powers and bonus cards. You'll notice when you need them. Here's the most important thing, the bird's special power. As you play the game, you'll see that birds have a wide variety of power. Hey, that's what we're doing today, a variety game. There are 3 types of powers. When activated, brown. When played, what is this color of the shits? Brown, white shit, and pink. When played, once between turns. The expansions introduce more types and around endgame end. They are explaining the tutorials for European and Oceania. Okay. Caroline Chickadee has a when activated power. I'll explain all 3 base types in the following chapter. Finally, at the bottom of the card, you have egg slots. This is where you lay eggs. Each bird has a limited capacity for holding eggs. Now you know how to read the bird cards. Over the next 3 chapters, I'll take you through the steps necessary to play them in your habitats. Yo, did they change the tutorial for this game? I feel like when I did it last time, it wasn't like this. Yo, they're really trying to hit these eggs. Alright. Go there, Merlin. Alright, next chapter. In this chapter, you will learn how to gain the food needed to play the Caroline Chickadee. The panel on the right shows how much food you have currently. I got nothing or empty. To play the Caroline Chickadee, you need a worm or a grain. This means you need to activate forest to gain food from the bird feeder. Look at the bird feeder here. The dice shows which food is currently available. So this is berries, grain, worm, and berry. Inside the bird feeder are blah, 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 blah. When you activate forest, the leftmost exposed slot shows you how much food you can take. From now, you can only take 1. Select the leftmost exposed slot to activate the habitat. This cube marks the activated slot. It moved from your action panel to mark the leftmost exposed slot. To choose what you want, take the die you need out from the bird feeder. Click the grain icon in the bottom panel. Bruh. This cat's stepping on the keyboard taking screenshots of the tutorial here. Click green in the bottom. Alright, so let me click this one. Before you continue, look here. Those are the dice outside of the bird feeder. Each die that is taken out is marked here. While playing, you may encounter birds that use this information. Can you see the no going back icon on the green icon button? It means that the action you're about to do can't be undone. Anytime you see that thing twice before you act. You know what? So we just like clicking that end turn, go next. Alright, let's confirm. Let's go. That was your first turn of Wingspan, during which you learn to activate your food lands and gain food. Well done. On to the next chapter. Alright, let's go. Let's run it. It's the start of the second turn and you are ready to play your first bird. In the previous round, we activated forest to gain food. Yo, Jake, what's good? Nice to see you learning Wingspan. It's a pretty cool game too. Hey, do you play it on Steam, Jake, or on console? Yeah, we're going through the tutorial right now. I'm trying to take a break from Dune, man. This rank season has just not been great for us. See here, the action you take each turn is marked next to the appropriate action symbol. In this case, it's the forest icon, gain food action. Okay. Oh, this small ass cube here is what it's pointing at. See here, the action you take each turn is marked next to, okay. Now you have enough food to play the Carolina Chickadee. To play a bird, you need to cover its food cost, which means you need to pay for it. So it's either a worm or a grain. You didn't play it digitally yet, only IRL. Hey, do you enjoy it though? Is it good? You said it's a cool game. We'll see. I'm gonna do all the tutorial here, and then I'm gonna jump into matchmaking and see how rocked my birds get here. Alright, so play this by clicking on it. Look at this panel. This is the cost of the bird you want to play, the same one printed on the card. And this is the suggested payment. Click the arrow to confirm your food choice. Remember that red arrows inform you that actions you're about to do can't be undone. Alright. And then we gain 1 grain. So we pay 1 grain to play this, and then it gives us 1 grain right back after from the supply, and we put it on top of this guy. Great, you've just played your first bird in the forest. Hey, next chapter, let's run it. Ooh, a blue jay. Yo, I don't know if you like watch sports. I don't watch sports, but I am interested when any Toronto team gets into any sort of playoffs or whatever, and the Blue Jays baseball is going to go against the Dodgers now. They won last night. It was crazy. We started the beginning of turn 3. In the previous turn, we played the Carolina Chickadee in the forest. Your cube from the second turn flew to the left and marked that you took this purple wind icon. Play a bird action. It has a broken meta in my opinion, but it's fun. Okay. By broken meta, do you mean as in like the meta is already known, so it's been broken in type of thing? Or there's like birds that you just always should be picking and playing, that's how it's like a broken meta? Alright, so let's do that. The Blue Jay is the next bird you'll want to play, but before you can do that, you'll need to collect food to pay for it. Look at the Blue Jay's food cost, a grain plus. You can cover that in any food with any food item. Okay. Look at the bird feeder. Inside it are grains, worm grain, cherry, or berry, I guess. Because you've played the Carolina Chickadee, your game food action improved. Click the leftmost slots. Alright, so now look at this DNA strip, bro. Specimens into food. Choose food from the bird feed. Alright, you will get 1 cube, but you can get more. Activating the second slot in this habitat means that you can take 1 food from the bird feeder, and the symbol gene into cube in this slot means that if you want, you can discard 1. Oh, card. Okay, this is just a card icon then. Oh, is this the back of the card, I guess, is what on the back of these cards look like? From your hand for 1 more cube. To play the Blue Jay, you need a seed and any food item. Take the die with the worm and the grain. Okay. You can choose whether to take the worm or grain. We need grain, so choose that. So why didn't we just pick the grain option that was there by itself? I guess to take this away from opponents. Now click exchange card to get C to exchange card from your hand for 1 more. Okay, so click that. Then click the bald eagle card to exchange it for more food. Alright, goodbye, dude. Click the arrow to confirm the exchange. See, you can take 1 more food. Now take the grain and then confirm your action. Click next. Alright, give me this grain now. So you activated the forest and gained food, but it's not the end of your turn. Oh my god, the wings are coming out of this. Look at this animation here. It's time to take advantage of the Carolina Chickadee's 1 activated power. Every time you activate a habitat, you also activate every 1 activated power in this. Okay, so this is when activated, not necessarily when played then. So that's why I didn't gain the grain right away. I have to activate it. But honestly, how did I activate this forest though? Is it because I played something in it? Like what? Every time you activate a habitat, you also activate one. All of your bird powers are optional. This means that you don't have to activate them if you don't want to. You won't skip this power, however, I'll show you how it works. Carolina Chickadee caches 1 grain. Carolina Chickadee is not taking the grain from the bird feeder. It just found it somewhere. Yo, resourceful. Okay. You can't use cached food to pay, but each cached food item translates to 1 victory point added to your overall score at the end. Okay. Interesting. I did not think that was going to be the case. Okay. So we click yes to gain that. Perfect. You've activated your first bird power and learned about the habitat's bonus conversions. So what? Because I played 2 forest birds, that makes the habitat activated, I guess. Last turn, you cache food on the Carolina Chickadee. Each cache food is worth 1. The amount of food a bird has cached is marked on the bird cards here. Let's quickly sum out what gives you feather points so far. You get feathers for played birds, laid eggs, and cached food. Remember how in the previous chapters I told you that you need eggs to play birds? You spend eggs to play birds starting from the 2nd slot. Look at this slot. See the egg symbol on the top of them? They indicate how many eggs you need to spend in order to play a bird in the slot. This cost is in addition to the bird's food cost. So if you want to play the Blue Jay in the forest, you need 1 egg. Go to the grasslands. In the grasslands, you will get eggs to lay on the birds of your choice. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on it. Now you have to choose where you want to lay your eggs. So this guy wants to be in the forest, right? When you perform any of the 4 actions, playing a bird, gaining food, laying eggs, or drawing cards, you can switch between habitats. You need to find birds to lay eggs on, so go back to the forest. See that icon on the panel shows grasslands? It means that you activated the laying eggs action in the grasslands. Okay. For now, there's only one bird you can lay an egg on, which is the Caroline chickadee. So we're going to lay 2 eggs here. To choose which bird to lay eggs on, simply click on the bird, lay 2 eggs, and confirm. Alright. I gotta click it twice. Okay, and then we confirm. Great, now you know how to use grasslands for laying eggs. Okay. Making progress. In this chapter, you will use previously gained resources to play the blue jay in your forest. Click the blue jay card and confirm the food payment visible on the panel. And then we're going to pay 2 grains. When activated, gain 1 grain from the bird feeder. If available, you may cash it on this card. Okay. Click on a bird from any habitat to spend an egg. Okay, you want to play a bird on the 2nd slot, so you need to pay an egg. This new panel shows that you need to find and select a bird with laid egg. Select the Carolina chickadee's egg by clicking on it. Now click the next to confirm that you want to play the blue jay. Okay, yo, the animations I like, bro. The blue feathers coming off of this, the gray feathers that were like floating out the bottom there. So we've done what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actions already in this one round. And this opponent laid eggs. Nice, you have 2 birds played now, and so your gain food action has become even stronger. You can now take 2 food from the bird feeder when activating this habitat. When you activate this habitat, okay. To attract more birds, you need more cards. To draw cards, go to the wetlands. Alright, so let's go. Here you can draw more cards. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the leftmost spot, okay. Anytime you draw a card, you can choose whether you want to draw one of the visible face-up cards in the bird tray or a face-down card from the deck. Alright. The back icon reminds you that you can't undo a face... Yeah, okay, because it's new information, so we can't undo it. But now, for the sake of learning, I will ask you to draw this killdeer. Okay, draw the killdeer by clicking on it and confirming your action. Alright, so this guy activated, discards 1 egg to draw 2 cards. When this is activated, it lays 1 egg on this. Oh my god, he can lay a bunch of bird or eggs. And this guy tucks a card from your hand behind this bird, and if you do, you gain 1 grain from the supply. Interesting. Great, you've played a 2nd bird in your habitat and activated the wetlands to draw new bird cards. That concludes this chapter. Alright. In this chapter, you will learn... Alright, I can't see the screen here. Move. You will learn the rules for resetting the bird feeder. Let's start by activating the... What is this? The grasslands again? To gain food for your killdeer. Because you've played 2 birds in this habitat, you can now gain 2 food. You need a grain or a worm to play the birdie. Okay. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the left. Oh, okay, there we go. But the food you need isn't in the bird feeder. Don't worry, right now you can reset the bird feeder. Resetting means taking all the dice inside and outside of the bird feeder and re-rolling them. You can re-roll anytime all dice in the bird feeder show... You can... Oh, okay. If they all show the same icon, you can re-roll anytime. You can reset the bird feeder by clicking the birdhouse, but remember you can't undo this action. So what, this up here? Where's the birdhouse? Is the cat blocking it? Yes. Great, remember that when there's only 1 cube in the bird feeder, you can also re-roll all of them. When all the dice are taken out of the bird feeder, they will be re-rolled automatically at the end of the turn. Now please take worm and berry and accept your choice. So boop and boop. And we accept. The blue jay's power is similar to the Carolina chickadees. It can cache food, but the blue jay's power lets you choose between caching it or taking it for yourself. And unlike the Carolina chickadee, the blue jay takes the grain directly from the bird feeder. So when there's no grain in the bird feeder, you can't use this bird's power. Fortunately, there's plenty of grain inside the bird feeder. Here you can choose the die you want to take in order to cache or take it for yourself. You can also skip this bird's activation. For now, take the grain. It will come in handy later. Select take. and confirm your action. Okay. Alright, and now you can activate the Caroline Chickadee's power or choose. Okay, down. Or choose to skip it this time. Wait, why do you want me to skip it, bro? That's a victory point. Alright. You can still take grain from the supply. If you skip it, you will not receive the benefit it provides. Now you know when you can reset the bird feeder. Alright, on to the next. In this chapter, I want to show you how to track your opponent. This is your last turn this round, but before you finish, let's take a look at the competition. This is your opponent. It's a sly fox, cat. And this is you. You can take a look at their habitats. Click on the opponent's portrait. Oh, I gotta load into their thing. This player has a predator. It's a barred owl. Her owl will hunt each time your opponent activates. Oh my god, what is this? Look at a card from the deck. If 75 wingspan, tuck it behind this bird. If not, discard it. If it succeeds, the bird card will be tucked under this predator. Every tuck card is worth 1. Okay, that seems kind of cool. Later, we'll try to use this power for our benefits. Alright, let's go back to your preserve and finish the first round. To go back, just click your portrait. Great, now you know how to track another player's board. Hey, 4 more tutorials to go. It's time to learn about the end of round goals and round summary. In the previous chapters, we gathered enough food to play the killdeer. Look at the habitats that the killdeer can be played in. So the grasslands and the wetlands. Is that the name of these? You can choose between grass or water. For now, I would like you to play the killdeer in the water. Okay, let's go back here. Remember how you've played birds before? First, click the kill deer card, then confirm the food cost on the panel. So click that. It's 1 wormy. I have 1 worm. It's all yours, buddy. Oh, we're ahead. We're ahead. We up. Wait, hold up. Wait, what? Oh yeah, we're up by 4 points. And this was your first round. Those are the end of round goals. So what? Having a bird in the forest gets you what? That was the goal, so I get extra points. To learn what each round and a round goal means, hover your cursor over the tile. Each round has a randomly chosen task you can fill to gain extra points. If you don't meet any requirements at all, you get 0. So let me highlight. If you and your opponent tie, the points for those places are divided by the number of players and they're rounded down. Click confirm to start the second round. Okay. It's the first turn of the second round. Remember that the second round has 7 turns. Close the screen. Okay. Look at the bird tray. The cards in the well or the water have changed. After each round, all face-up cards will be replaced by new ones. Remember, if you want a specific card and the round is coming to an end, you'll lose the opportunity to draw what you wanted in the next round. That's it for the round of goals. Starting round. Okay. Well done. Alright. 4 more to go. I want to show you something important about drawing cards, but to do that you need more eggs. Go to this grasslands here. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Now find and choose a bird or birds that you want to lay the eggs on. Alright, let's go back to here. Let's just put them back on this guy, right? I don't say it matters, right? Alright, 6 turns left. Let's go to the water to draw some cards. Alright. Because you have a kill deer that covered the first slot, you can activate the habitat, I guess, and use the egg to exchange it for a card from the second slot. Let's make use of this exchange. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Click on the left. Okay. Now on the panel below, click the egg to card and exchange an egg for a card. Now switch between the habitats to find. Okay, let's just go back up here. Let's take this egg here and then we'll discard it. Now choose 2 face-up cards and accept your decision. Does it matter what I pick here? What do I have here? I guess I don't really have the food for any of them anyways. Let's take this bell and let's take this guy right here. Now activate the kill deer and discard 1 egg to draw 2 cards. Switch between habitats to find another bird with an egg so you can spend for 2 additional cards. Take the last face up card. As you've probably noticed, a new face up hasn't been replaced yet. They will be replaced when you finish this turn. Look at the face down card with the red arrow. If you draw a face down card, you won't be able to undo it. Draw 1 face down card and accept your decision. Alright. Nice. You've unlocked the potential of bonus conversions in the water. Okay. In Wingspan, you'll meet birds that draw additional, what is this? Cards? Bonus cards. The Bell's Vero in your hand is one of them. Draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. To play the Bell's Vero in the forest, you need an egg. Go here. Don't I have an egg on that bird though? You don't have birds in here and the first slot is empty. That means you don't have to pay. Wait. You don't have birds in the wetlands, right? Or grasslands, and the first slot is empty. That means you don't have to pay an extra egg to play a bird. So play the bells here. Okay. Oh, because it's going in this first slot, eh? If it wanted to go here, I would need an egg. I get you. Notice the caution icon next to the food payment. It means that the food you have doesn't match the food's bird cost. Whenever you play a bird, you can spend any 2 food items as if they were one of another. Confirm your action. So I can spend these 2 to make 1 worm, I guess, is what it's telling me. These are bonus cards. You can keep one of them, but you have to discard the other. So these are like endgame cards, basically. You'll gain more feathers at the end of the game if you fulfill the requirements specified on the card. There's no punishment for failing to do so. Look at the nest box builder. This is where nests come in handy. To have a better view of your cards while choosing endgames, you can hide this interface just by clicking the down arrow at the bottom of the screen. You can move to other habitats to help decide which one is better for you. Go to the forest. Click on the up arrow to display. Choose a bonus card by clicking on it and confirming your choice. So nest box builder, birds with, I forget what they called this thingy nest, but I guess it's this icon here. So if I have 4 to 5 birds with this icon, then I get 4 extra points. Or if they have the star icon. Now you know how to draw more bonus cards. Watch for birds with powers similar to the bells. Okay. In this chapter, you will learn another type of bird power. Look at the black vulture. It has a once between turns power. When another player's predator succeeds, gain 1 food from the bird feeder. So if this guy's owl succeeds, then I get something as well. You can activate a once between turns power only when your opponent does something specified in the power's description. It can be activated only once between each of your consecutive turns. Now look at the black vulture's food cost. Means that there is no food cost to cover. You have enough eggs so you can play the black vulture in the forest. Cool. Click on a bird from having. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's spend this egg there. Now that you play your black vulture, you can make use of your opponent's successful hunts. The opponent gained food and activated their bared owl. The hunt was successful, so you can now take 1 food from the bird feeder. So we get this berry here because it's the last cube there. So now that you learned about the once between turns power, I'm sure you'll be keen to include it in your next strategy. Alright, last tutorial chapter before matchmaking. I wanted to show you one last thing before we finish this tutorial, so go to the grasslands. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat, yes. Now I would like you to click, okay, so I can transfer a food icon for an egg. You can now spend 1 food from your personal supply to lay 1 additional egg. When you do this, confirm your decision. Now lay 3 eggs on the birds you want and then confirm your actions. It doesn't matter which birds I choose to lay the eggs on. I don't know if I explained that. Let's sum up what you can do. In your turn, you can play birds, gain food, lay eggs, draw cards. During your playthrough, you can check the current end of round goals and your overall score. To check your score, click on the end of round goals in the upper right corner. First, you can see how many points you and your opponent already scored in all end of round goals. At the bottom, you have points for birds, bonus cards, end of round goals, eggs, cash food, and tuck cards. This is my current score, so 22 points. Is that what it's telling me? If you're not sure what a certain button or symbol means, you can click the question mark in the upper left corner of the screen. If you want to disable these explanations, just click it again. You can close the screen. There's one final thing you can do. At any time, you can access a general overview of your habitats. Press... What key is this, bro? What key is the back and forth arrow key? The overview displays all your habitats and birds, and you can see which birds are available to you in the wetlands, and what food is currently inside the bird feeder. To close the overview, press its tab. Is that for real what the tab icon is? 2 arrows back and forth? I guess it kind of makes sense. I guess when you tap between things, you go back and forth. I hope you will successfully attract many birds to your habitat. Yo, appreciate that, Suna, though. Tsunami. Alright, good luck playing Wingspan. Alright, we unlocked achievement. The eagle has landed. Finish the tutorial. Let me quit back to this menu, because isn't this just the basis? Yeah, okay, so that's the base game. I don't have any of these expansions, so there's no point in doing the tutorial. So, let's go jump into a match here. What is this? Standard game? Are you sure you want to join a 3-player game using online matchmaking? Yes, let's go. Let's run it. Let's see how we do. No way, we're already in a match? Damn, bro. No half an hour wait times between queues? So wait, is it my turn? No, it's this guy's turn. I'm this bird icon here. Oh, I changed my background too yesterday when I was messing with settings. Wait. Bro, is this all the expansions added as well? What is this pink icon? Oh my god. Does this add all the expansions even if I don't have them for matchmaking? That's crazy. What is this? New turn waiting. Okay, click to start. I've chosen to keep... Oh my god, it's going so fast. I've chosen to keep 2 birds in that. Okay. Is there like a log that tells you what people chose? I can't believe this is all expansions included in this matchmaking. Alright, choose 5 things to keep among bird... Okay, I am so now lost. Up to 3 times draw 1 card from the deck. When you stop, if the bird's total wingspan is less than that. Okay, let me get this eagle, I guess. Bruh. You may cache 1 food from your supply on each of your other birds. Tug 1 card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, all players gain 1 nectar, I guess that is. If the next or previous player has a worm in their personal supply, gain a worm from the general supply. Alright, let's take that. If this bird is to the right of all other birds in his habitat, move it to another habitat. Interesting. Okay, wait. 3. Okay, I should take food though. This guy doesn't. Oh wait, no, he needs 2 mice. Okay, 1 mouse. That. I guess I'm only taking 2 birds. Choose 1 bonus card. Birds with wingspans 37. No, different nest types and... Bro, we are so screwed. All expansions and matchmaking? I thought I could just play the base game here. Maybe I should have did an AI match. But now I don't want to leave these guys hanging. Yo, if anyone has played Wingspan, type me in the chat what I need to do here, man. Backseat game this for me. I've played a bird, red-winged parrot in my forest. I've drawn bird cards. I need another rat here. So I gotta do this. Take that. Take that. And I'll try to get this owl out, I guess. Try to get cards tucked behind this. Is there no chat log either on this? Like, I can't type to these players and be like, yo, I'm new. We gonna be struggling, guys. We are going to be struggling. Like, I don't even know what this nectar icon means in this forest now. I guess there's birds that have nectar icons, and that means they can be played in any habitat. I'm not sure. I thought they were going to matchmake me with someone with base game only and not all expansions included, bro. That's crazy. So this first round has no goal, it says. No goal. And this guy played a red-winged parrot. Oh, it's my turn now. So what is this? Give one nectar from your supply to another player. If you do, lay 2 eggs on this bird or gain 2 from the feeder. Okay. Wow, so you raw dog playing with people immediately after turtle. That's brave. Good. Like, yo, I thought they were gonna match me with just base gains. You know what I mean? I didn't know that they're gonna throw me into every expansion. All right, let me play this owl here though. After this match, though, I gotta go into a tutorial match or AI match and play just base game. Oh, these are the cards that are able to be drawn here. Where is that? Sandpiper, Gray, and Eastern Phoebe. Alright, let me go check out what this hedgehog did. Gain 1 nectar from your supply to or give 1 nectar to another player. If you do, lay 2 eggs on this bird or gain 2 cubes. The green, yellow, and blue icons on the left of our habitats are your action selection. Yeah, but what's the pink icons next to the green? Alright, now it's my turn. I have one. Oh, I could play this actually in here. Alright, so we play this birdie now. I need to draw more cards as my next move, right? What did this guy do? If you used all 4 types of actions this round, play another bird. Pay its normal food and eggs cost. Nectar is a wild resource. I think the pink number is the count of birds in this. No, I think it's the nectar, right? Because it's the resource here, but I don't know what it means when it's connected to the habitat. I really thought they were going to matchmake me with people who have just the base game, no DLC, because I didn't do the DLC tutorials. So I have no idea. Alright, I need to draw cards here, because I got nothing I can really do. But I need to grab eggs. So then now I have an egg, so now I can do it where I can draw 2 cards. Yo, how do I activate the bird again? Oh look, he has this 1 star icon next to the nectar here. And then here he has 2. Whoever's paid more nectar in each habitat gets the bonus points in the end of the round or game. Don't remember. Okay. So this guy has 2, 3 bonus right now. This guy has none, and this player has none. Me. But I have 3 nectar on me. I need to draw cards though, I think. Draw cards and then go get food so that I can play the bird. If you select one habitat, you activate all birds in the habitat played from left to right. Oh, so if I do something in this habitat here, then this guy activates. So then if I activate to draw cards, this card activates. So if the next or previous player has a worm in their personal supply, I gain a worm. So this guy has a worm. Oh, this guy doesn't have a worm though. The previous player is this guy. Oh, if the next or previous. Okay, wait. So this actually. Wait. Okay, so let's do this. When played, play another bird in your forest. Pay its normal cost with an egg discounts. I don't think I'm gonna be able to achieve that because I don't have a lot of food to be playing here. Draw 1 card for each. You can pay by nectar for anything. Even if the icon's on, I guess 2 nectar equals 1 food icon, right? From the tutorial. Repeat a brown power on 1 other bird in this habitat. So this would be. This would repeat the owls thing, right? And then I will draw 1 card for each bird in your water with an egg on it. Keep 1 discard. Let me just grab this gray guy. The next or previous player has a worm in their supply. Do you want to gain a worm? Yes, please. No? Wait, no what? No what? One nectar equals 1 resource. Yeah, so I would feed nectar, and that would count as, for example, 2 of these foods. Yeah, I really didn't think they were gonna toss me into all expansion matchmaking, or else I would have done the tutorials for it. Cause now I'm just lost. I want to try to get this owl activated. So this guy gives me another nectar from my supply. And then he lays 2 eggs on a bird, or he gains 2 food from the bird feeder. Any resources wild? Okay. Alright. Oh, so I could pay 1 nectar. Okay. And then this is going to allow me to play another bird, which I can then play this guy. Which will then repeat this guy's activated effect. Is that what I'm thinking? Oh no, I have to spend this guy's egg. So wait, don't I want to then go grab 1 more egg before I play this bird? But then I'm gonna have 1. Oh, I guess actually, yeah. Go back. Let me grab another egg. I think what I'm thinking is correct here. We're gonna find out. Because I'm gonna have 2 eggs, and then I play this gray, and then it allows me to then play another bird, which I'll play this one, which then repeats this action here. If I'm thinking that's how it works. This bonus though is probably not happening. Different types in the wetlands. I need to go plant them here. Well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions. What's that supposed to mean, ship it? It was crazy you get a 3-minute timer though. That kind of blows my mind. Like, I essentially, if these guys were to use their timer, I would have to wait 6 minutes before I can play my own turn. If they were to use their whole 3-minute turn timer. Alright, so I think I'm just going to play this gray wobbler and this gray catbird after. And then, if my assumption's right, this owl will activate. So we'll play this. And then we'll take an egg here. Then I can play this. Eat all the net. Wait, actually, let me change to 1 worm at least. And then we go there. Wait, this bird didn't activate. Huh? Repeat a brown power on one other bird in this habitat. Isn't this... No, it activates when you collect resources, not when you play a bird. Okay, so I gotta go and grab food from the feeder, and then that will activate this guy, which will then repeat this guy's activation as well. So he'll activate, then he repeats this guy's activation. This is the last turn in the round, isn't it? So I'm basically wasting my turn grabbing food for the end of the round. I guess it's a bonus point though, isn't it? Essentially. Okay, so... Wait, any nectar remaining in your personal supply at the end is discarded. Okay. Alright, I guess I will grab food then, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter what I grab at this point. Because I just want to activate the birds here. Oh, he killed it. He killed it. Okay. Oh, he doesn't kill the turkey, though. That's way too big. Damn, the turkey got a lot of eggs. So, up to 3 times, draw 1 card from the deck. If the bird's total wingspan is less than 110, you can tuck all of them behind the bird. If not, you discard them. Wait, I have to discard all of them? No, wait. So, it has to be 2 birds at once. Oh, let's go. No! Wait, why not? Wait, why does this say no? Oh, it has to equal up to 110. Oh, okay, never mind. I got you. I got you now. Well then, it has to equal the total of less than 110, not just be under 110. Well, this owl is useless for us. What do I score here? Not much, eh? Where's the score tab again? I got 20 points right now. It's up to 3 times. You should be able to stop. Well, I guess maybe if I looked at the option here in the corner, maybe I could have stopped. Yo, we already missed playing in Wingspan. Take my misplays from Dune and bring them over to Wingspan. So at the end of this round, do all these birds disappear, right? know. When it's the end of the round. Yo, this bird's been trying to eat this little berry for the entire round. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, we tied up there. Now I'm waiting for this guy to do another turn. Alright, round 2. I need more cards. When activated, if the next player has man, if I want to do my bonus card here, I should really be grabbing these guys who can be planted in this spot here, because I need 2 to 3 types. So I would need this guy here. If this bird is to the right of all other birds in his habitat, move it to another habitat. Hey, so if I have this in the forest habitat and then activate the habitat, this guy will then go to the next habitat, which would be the wetlands or the grasslands. And if the next player has nectar in their personal supply, gain 1 nectar from the general supply. I think we'll take that, I guess. The next or previous player has a worm. Man, give me a worm, man. Give me that shit. Yep. So now I need to get eggs as my next move here. So I plant this wren bird in the forest and it'll be at the end here, so then that means it will jump to this habitat after. That's what I'm going off of. But I need eggs first, right? Actually, you can't play. You don't have enough eggs. Oh, it needs 2 eggs to land. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Alright. Give me this. And let's go lay a leg on this owl. So really, I should have a bird in basically each habitat. That way, when I activate grabbing an egg, it activates ability that's in here to help me, I would say. So what's the goal of this round? An egg in... Count the total number of eggs on birds with a specific nest type. Multiple eggs on one bird each counts. Star nest count towards this goal. So if I put eggs on this bird here and the eggs are left over on the end of the round, then I will gain extra points, huh? Same with if there's eggs on this guy. Alright, let's play this. Let's do worm, and... Oh. We have to use like 2 different foods here. Fuck it, let's ball. Alright. 2 eggs. Damn, this is a big bird. Alright, so now if I pick food from here, they'll all activate. So this will activate, this guy will then repeat another bird's action, and this guy will then move off to the grasslands here. Which will be one bird there then. Maybe, I don't know. Since I picked this bonus card, I should have probably played the owl there as well as this gray guy there. If we were really going. Okay, let me grab food now so I can activate, what does this guy need? Oh, they don't have the food here though. Wait, can I reroll this stuff? No. Discard a card to gain more food. Well, that's pointless. I guess I should wait till someone else flips the food. Oh, okay, here, go back. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll get the egg done this round. You can still put the egg on this guy here. Yeah, Kroja, I joined matchmaking thinking that they would matchmake me into base game, not into people with all expansions. So I only did the base game tutorial. I should have went to an AI match, but I thought matchmaking would have thrown me with just base game players since I don't own the DLC. I didn't know matchmaking also lets you play the DLC, which I mean it's kind of good. It's like if you were able to join Dune lobbies with and not own the DLC but still play against other people who have the DLC. Told you the matchmaking includes all DLC. Yeah, I guess you did. I think I just misinterpreted it. Yeah, after this match is over, I'm gonna go play a tutorial or an AI match with just base game to see how I do. Because there's too many mechanics here that I am just unaware of. Alright, there's more food here though, so I will take... Yeah, let me take the food so I can activate it. Let me get this... I'm not going to be able to feed this bird, but I just want to activate all this stuff. Wait, can I just reroll everything? No, I have to reroll the last one. Alright, give me the worm and then reroll. Oh, here we go. Okay, grain. Okay, give me nectar. The nectar can be anything, right? Alright, let's move this guy to this habitat. Goodbye. This guy's gonna repeat this, so then I draw. Okay, 41. Okay, let's go less than 110. 90. Okay, we're good. And then we will tuck those cards. Okay, you're tucked. Then you activate again. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, we're 3 centimeters off. And then we'll tuck all those guys. Hey, big points there for that one, right? That's 4 extra points. Yeah, so this nectar can be the berry and the worm. Well, I guess not. I would still need a berry. And you are fighting for points, but the most nectar used in each row, you are winning in the forest. Well, that's what the star icon means, that I'm winning in that particular... Oh, okay, and he has like half a star, so then that means this hedgehog has a half star. Okay, they're both equal, but he has the most in the wetlands. Okay, I need another bird, I feel like. I need like a bird to play in the... If I'm trying to get this bonus card done. You may count each star as any other type. So I already have that. Oh wait. Don't I have this and this guy's... Oh, he's that. So this star in the wetlands is what I would be wanting. So let's take this guy. And then let's draw a card from the deck, I think. Oh, okay, he actually wants to be in the grasslands too. Okay, that's good, that's good. The next or previous player has a worm. Do you want to? Yeah, give me their worm here. Yep. Alright, one played for each mouse in this bird's cost. You may play one card from your hand instead. If you do, tuck the paid card behind this card. Okay, so I can get rid of this bird. So I need one mouse, right? Because a nectar can be a mouse. Okay, there's a mouse in the feeder here. I might as well go grab this food as my next move, right? Wait, how many rounds are left in this? Okay, 2 turns left. Okay, so I can grab food and then try to play this bird. That eagle is potentially 10 VPs if you play it only using cards from your hand. So I would need another card in my hand though, right? I could potentially throw this guy and this guy underneath it. Right? But I'm gonna grab this thing right here. Give me that. And then give me this grain, I guess. Actually, give me this worm. Okay, and then we'll draw. Oh, over. Bad luck. Okay, go again. 22? 28? Oh, over by 2. See the blue cube above the eggs? That's the number of turns remaining in this round. Above the eggs? Oh, here. Okay. I should know that. I did the tutorial, but... Alright, so on my last turn, I'm going to try to play this eagle. Here. You push your luck too much? Yeah, I should have just stopped on 2 cards there. I was getting greedy, though. We were only over by 2 centimeters. So I'll play this eagle, and then I will throw this bird underneath it, throw a mouse on it, and a nectar, I guess. Is it more points if it's birds, though? So I should just put this underneath anyways, even if I can feed this eagle, because it's last round? Does this card stay in my hand for next round or not? That's the thing. Yeah, centimeters is commonly used in Canada, yep. Alright, so let's play this. If you play to the yellow habitat now, you waste your Rem bird. Why? Oh, because this guy is going... Wait. If you play to the yellow habitat now, you waste your Rem bird. Is that because this guy's going to fly to the other habitat? Remember to use your nectar before the end of the rounds or you lose it. Yeah, we'll do that. But wait, what about what Jake is saying here? Doesn't have to be to the right of all the other birds, so because it's right here, it should be fine, right? Because it would have to be on this side to be on the right, right? So it won't fly away to the next habitat? Yeah, but don't we want this bird in this habitat because he's part of this, right? Now, does this card stay in my hand next round or does it go away? Alright, can I go back to choosing food? No, you have to either choose all cards or just all food. Alright. Wait, can I choose one card though? This thing. Yeah. Alright, so I don't lose the cards in my hand, so I might as well keep this so I can play it next round. Alright, and then I gotta go grab an egg from this guy here. Okay, we're good now. We're good. Your goal only counts at the end of the game, so you could have moved it to there later, but yes, it counts towards it. So would I have potentially wanted this thing to keep moving between habitats, or no? Like, does it matter? You should have moved it to the blue habitat because your next move was getting a bird. Oh, and then it would have been sat here, so then I could have drew 2 cards instead? Is that what you're pointing towards, Jake? Because then I could have activated this ability in the wetlands or the blue habitat. It's hard to play a B-Wig for a beginner. Yeah, I need to go back to a base game, man. This, all these different things, mechanics here are confusing. Because I didn't do the tutorial. I thought I was going to get base game. But that's okay. We're managing here, though. I don't think we're doing terrible. What's the other people's points? Yeah, this one's a base game with like this owl and this owl, this card here, this one here. I'm gonna try to play this one in this land, but I need to get eggs first to be able to play it. Change to their habitats to see their points. This? This one. Oh, my turn again. What is this? Draw 5 cards from the deck, add 1 to your hand, tuck 1 behind this bird, give it to another player, and discard the rest. So he's giving me this bird? Thanks, bro. I can actually use this for my yellow habitat here. Wait, choose 1 to 5 birds in this habitat. Tuck one of them from. Wait, tuck 1 card from your hand behind each. So I need a big hand if I want to play this, right? Oh my god, this guy just. Ooh, oof. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to gain eggs here so that I can play these guys. So, does it matter where I place these eggs? I can discard a food and gain an egg as well, so let me discard a worm. It matters, but it depends on the other. Okay, so if I have a card that is related to eggs, then it would matter. Can be important for goals. Okay. So is there like a gold card, I guess, that says if you have so many eggs planted in the forest, then you gain more type of thing? This bird cannot be moved because it is not the last in the habitat. Yeah, we know that. We know that. All part of the plan. Check the last round goal. Oh, this. Oh. So egg sets of... Wait, what is this? Let me highlight. One set of eggs consists of one egg in the wetland row, the one egg in the grass, and one egg in the forest. Count the number of sets. So I need sets of 3 in each? So I need a fuck ton of eggs then, don't I? Okay, let me see. What does it say? Choose one. Okay, we don't want to play this one next. We want to play this guy, right? Tug one card from the deck behind each bird in this habitat, including this bird. Choose 1 to 5 birds in this habitat. Tug one card from... I don't have cards in my hand, though, so this would have to be played later. Wait, how many cards can you have in your hand at once? There's no card limit. Oh, so I should go draw cards before I play this bird and then play this bird last. Is what I'm getting at. And I have 2 worms to feed this. And I have a worm and a grain to feed this. So I should draw cards then. So that I can tuck them under this guy. No, 1 set is 1 egg in each row. So if at the end of the last round you have at least 1 egg in each row, that would be 1 set. Okay. So I should have put my egg there. Oh, this guy's a game N. Lay 1 egg on each of your birds with a star nest, including this one. Oh, so if there's a star in... Okay, let me take this guy. And I guess I'll just take this because I might be just switching these guys out here. And we get another worm. Yo, this guy's good for this card too. Shit. The bonus card is this. You may count each star as any other type or as a 5th. So this card is going to count as a type. This card is going to count as a type. This coffee icon is going to count as... Oh, so actually I'm going to have it filled. If I get these 3 birds out, I will have this bonus card filled at 5, right? For 8 points at the end. So the thing is, though, I would want another bird for this because it says choose 1 to 5 birds in this habitat, tuck 1 from each. So if this is played last, I technically want 4 cards in hand. Let me see their round objectives. So this. It says bird in 1 row. The number of your play birds in the habitat that has them. Wait, the number of your play birds in the habitat that has the most birds in it. Hey, so if I fill out this habitat right now, don't play too much on the tucking cards right now. You have enough time to build an engine first. The tucking one can be placed at the end of the game. All right, so that one could be at the end. So then I should play this star guy first because this one allows me to build. Oh my god, build an egg on the other star icons. Alright, let me play... This is 3 food though. I don't have that. Alright, let me just play this guy then. No, this guy. No, undo. And we will give him 2 worms. And then we will choose an egg from there. 1 play. Tuck 1 card from the deck behind this card. So let's tuck them all. And then next time we will play this bird. Wait, let's see what these opponents have though. So he has 3 there. 1 bird there. 3 birds there. 1 bird. 4 birds. Okay, so I'm not gonna... I need to have 5 here then to beat this guy, right? Or I just get points regardless, I guess. The number of your played birds in the habitat that has the most birds in it. So I have to try to tie with them then, huh? And how many? I have 4 actions left. So get this guy out, but then I need to get food for this to try to get out. And so I should go get food. Wait, let me go look at the food. Oh yeah, I should go get food. Get this rat. Oh damn it, the rats. I guess I get nectar and nectar, I guess. So then I could play this guy 1 round, play this guy the following round. Alright, let me grab food. Yo, what happened? I thought the nectar was here. Oh, someone took it. Okay, well that's pointless. I can't flip the shit either, huh? If I take the worm, I can re-roll. And take the nectar, huh? And then we repeat this guy, so boom, 23, 39. Oh, we can go, we can go. 87, let's go. Then we get to repeat it. Yeah, let's just tuck them all underneath it. It doesn't matter who we tuck these cards, unless I guess a card had something that said if I have so many tuck cards, blah, blah, blah. Oh, bad luck. Unfortunate. Okay. And you can use 2 of the same resource instead of any resource you don't have yet. Okay. So here's the thing though. If I play this bird and this one, I guess this one, and then this one would go in the forest later, I guess. When I have a bigger hand. Yeah, I guess that's the play. Except for this coffee symbol would match this to complete this. So then I really am only going to have 5 feathers from this because I'm only going to have 4 types. Because I can't necessarily play this guy because I don't have the cards to tuck right now. You have to take eggs and play the 2 birds. I already have 2 eggs though here, right? Alright, so I should play this one then. Because it'll give me... With it, including this one. Actually, yeah, we'll just play this guy. You need 4 eggs to play the 2 birds in a row. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Let me change the nectar to the bird and then to the grain. No, this one last? Okay. So this guy first then. I could just feed this guy a worm. Oh, I need... Oh, okay, I get it, okay, I'm getting it. It's because when you put eggs, you can activate another one. Alright, so now I have to go grab eggs. I need to grab 3 eggs, and then my last move is going to be playing... Yeah, at best I'm only gonna get 4 in this nest because of this guy here, this laughing kookaburra. Oh, I should have took like this. I guess this wasn't here at the time, but this one would have been better. So I need to grab eggs and then... So I play this red backed bird as my last one here. Because this one I don't have the cards to... I guess it doesn't matter because this one activated is when I have to tuck them. Alright, so we'll play this guy then. And then we'll save this. This guy can only be played here though. This guy can be played in the fort. This guy can only be played here. Alright, I gotta grab eggs. Advanced math. Oh, if it's advanced math, it ain't gonna be good for us. Yeah, I can discard a food because I got a lot of worms, so I can get another. Reset the feeder and gain 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Yeah, so I put one in each spot. This guy has one. There's 2 in here, so I'll use 1 to plant this other bird from the forest habitat. So that 1 is still in the forest at the end there. We'll see if we can get 2nd place. I don't know if 1st place is going to be a thing, but maybe 2nd. If we're lucky. So I got to play this red-beaked or red-backed fairy wren. Because this one could go in the forest. And this one has a star icon, so it can equal as one of these other icons, so that I at least get 5. I think you'll have to play another bird on blue to have the option to lay more eggs there. I'll have to do that next round though, right? Because I gotta play this now. Oh, actually I might as well use my... I have lots of... Yeah, let me use worm because I have a lot of worms, but I don't have a lot of grain. Choose... Click on... Okay, so let's go lay one on here. Alright, let's take one. And I guess we'll take one from here then to lay this. I guess this guy at the end of the game though may allow me to... I need to have a star icon in another place though. I have a star icon here, so that's covered. So I basically have to make sure I keep an egg here because I have no star icons there. I'd say for next round, draw cards, play bird, lay eggs as much as possible. Yeah, this one's gonna have to... Yeah. How do I draw, like... Oh, if I were here, I could have drew way more cards. So I'll get 2 cards. I guess this doesn't matter until afterwards. Yeah. I mean, when I draw cards though, this is gonna give me a worm. If the previous guy has a worm in their supply for food. What about these birds? Are any of these birds good? A budgie? No. Discard all remaining face-up cards and refill the tray. No, I should just draw from the deck, right? See other people's habitats. So this guy, he's got this going on. He's got this going on. And this, and then the hedgehog player, or the birdie player here. Oh, he's got it filled there. Alright, let's go back to mine. Okay, so the hedgehog is the one who can potentially win the last round object. Oh, because he has egg. choose a habitat with no eggs. Lay one on each bird in that habitat. Oh, he has that bird to help him with that. And he has a bunch in that last area there. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Draw five cards from the deck. Add one to your hand. Add one. Okay, so we get this guy in our hand. Wait. I can take this? That's taking this, right? Yeah. Alright. Ooh, we tie with this man. Okay. Okay, so I've got to draw cards here, right? Lay one egg on an adjacent bird. Lay one egg on this bird for each other bird with whatever nest that you have. Play another bird into the same habitat. Pay its normal cost. Be careful you unselected card if the border is white. It is selected because you can skip taking the card. Yeah, it was a little confusing there for that, but we got the card, thankfully. I'm probably going to try to play this guy, right? Oh, wait. Wait, what happened to the card that I had for the tucking thing? At the end of the round, do you discard your hand? Hey, let me see the draw board, the powers. I changed to trivia? What? How many tree nests? This eagle, 1? 2? I have 2? Common goldeneye could give me lots of points. Count the stars too. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 then. So take this guy. And then take a card from the deck, huh? Unless I don't think I have enough food to feed this guy to get him in my... He would only lay an egg adjacent to him. Discard 1 egg to draw. And then we'll take this common goldeneye. And then, oh, the previous players and the next don't have the food. We don't get the power. That card is so good for you. This common goldeneye. So we need a fish and a worm, or I guess two worms to equal 1 fish. You'll be able to put all the eggs on the goldeneye. Sure, he can just hold them all. And he can chill in the wetlands. Right? I need to get, So play it using the blue egg and do not lay eggs in the golden eye. Wait, what? And play it on blue. So play it using the... What's the blue egg, though? What are you talking about, blue egg? So I'm going to play this in the blue spot here. Let's do worm and worm. Play it on blue, and blue egg means that... Oh, so take this guy's egg from the redneck. Okay. So at the end of the round, I can then lay a bunch of eggs. So do I care about filling out like the board here? Reset the bird feeder. Choose 1 to 5 cards in this habitat. Tuck 1 from each of your hand. Alright, here's my forest habitat. Here's my grasslands. This is also going to lay eggs on each of my birds with a star. So actually I'm going to have quite a bit of eggs for bonus points, right? I feel like I should maybe try to activate this eagle again to maybe get more points, because this is 7 points on eagle, right? I see from now on, put eggs in green and yellow, but be careful leaving a space in the starbirds. Oh, like use the egg from this guy because I can get another egg in him later. Put eggs in green and yellow, but be careful. Food gives nothing right now. So we're not trying to play any more birds then? So I should grab these 4 eggs then. And you said to put them where? Put eggs in green and yellow, but be careful leaving a space in the starbirds. So I should put him in the eagle, and this guy. And you said in the green, so putting it on this guy. And then I get to reset the bird feeder here. I can skip. Maybe I do reset this. Give me the worm here. So I can maybe play this bird for 4 points, right? And then tuck these cards here. When activated. So if I try to get this bird down in the forest, but I would then have to activate the whole habitat. But honestly, that might not be a bad idea, right? Because I have this bird that repeats the action, so I use this guy, get him to tuck both of these cards, then use this guy twice. Oh, okay, wait, that bird you're referring to is not worth 4 points as you need 2 eggs to play it. So it's 2 points versus 4 points by just laying. So I just should continue laying eggs then? How many turns are left here? 3, right? Put 4 eggs in green now. Okay, I got you. We'll see if we can pull out a second here out of the match. I don't think I did too terrible. I mean, I started to get I'm getting the hang of it. But we'll go and play like an AI match or something with just the base game. I kind of like the nectar mechanic though, as it can be any resource. Draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. Other players may discard any 2 resources and or card to do the same. I don't really care about cards now, right? I don't really need cards. Right? So I could just skip this. If all we're doing is... Oh no, this is bonus cards though, isn't it? Is this bonus cards? Is that bonus cards there? Okay, so let me just get rid of my resources then. Yeah, but use 2 cards from, okay. So let's get rid of this guy. And let's get rid of this guy. Birds that can live, so I can only choose one of these. Birds that can live in multiple habitats. Birds with a kill power. I only have 2. So wait, I should take, wait, do I have this? I have 6 birds? Should I take bird bander? 4 to 5 birds, 6 to 7. Is this bottom part showing me how many I have right now? I have 6, right? Yeah, so I should take that. Damn, did that guy just give me some points to maybe push for second? I doubt I get first though. Check inside the bracket. That's how many you're getting. So I'm getting 5 from this. And I'm getting 7 from that. Alright, 2 more rounds. So I should just keep planting eggs. And you said to plant them in the green row now. And I'm not going to reset the feeder here. I don't have any cards for this guy to tuck anymore, so this guy is kind of useless. So this guy's gonna have what? How many? So 1. Stars count as well. So 3. So he's gonna be filled then. Now 2 eggs on the first bird. From blue row. This guy. 2 eggs there, and then I have to put 2 eggs probably on this guy here. And 1 and 1 on yellow and green. Okay. I got you, Kroji. We'll see what we can pull out here. Alright, so let's go grab more eggs. And we will put 1 on this guy. 2 eggs on this guy. And 1 egg on this guy. And we won't reset the feeder. Wait, yeah, skip it. Skip it. Alright, so last action. I mean, I don't really have places to put eggs now, right? I mean, unless I throw them on this guy, Bewix, the wren egg, or the swallow. I'll have 6 sets. Really? Alright, last turn, so and pray for the best. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go here, 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 and 1 there. Actually, wait. Let me undo 1 and put you there. And we'll skip it. Skip it. Alright, let's see how many points we can get if we can pull off a second place here. I'm not trying. I can't get first, I don't say, but maybe we can get second if we have enough points. So in the last like round, I guess basically because the goal of the round is for eggs, that's why we're trying to do this. But in another game, the last goal might not be sets of eggs, or is it usually sets of eggs? All right, the other egg counts. He's got none on his. Okay, he's got 3 there, 4 eggs there. 2 it. Oh my god, I keep switching here. Oh, he has a lot of it. Oh no, this is me. Wait, is this me? Yes. Alright, 3 eggs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. And he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn, that's a pretty bird. Check the eggs at the end of the round. See how the others did the same. Check the eggs at the end. See how the others did the same and put lots of eggs too. Yeah, I see that. Especially, what is the nectar icon here? Wait, draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. Other players may discard any 2 resources. So we're gonna get another bonus. So I guess we'll just get rid of cards because, yeah. This gives me 4 points. This gives me 3. I guess we'll take the one with 4 points. One bird with round end power meets activation requirements. So this guy. Lay them all. Okay. Oh, let's go. Hold up. One bird with an endgame power meets activation. Lay 1 on each of your birds. Okay, so let's lay them all. Oh, okay, he got me there. We were close. Oh, yo, this guy's killing it. Yeah. I'm last here. Yo, let's go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yo, bonus cards. No. 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 Damn, I didn't even crack 100. Damn. We got 3rd. Yo, the end game sequence though is kind of hype, but then counting the points out like this. GG on that though. Not a bad. Imagine if I didn't tell you. Yeah, it would have been so bad if I didn't just start laying eggs, because the eggs were like a nice bit of my points. This guy had a bunch of bonus cards here. Can I like see what they had now at the end of the game? Oh, you can. Okay, that's cool. Birds that allow you to score or draw bonus cards. So he got 12 points off of this because he has 4 birds that allow him to draw bonus cards. Birds with an egg limit of 2 or less. He had 8 birds. For 7, you may include birds with no eggs. Bruh. Birds that eat fish. He had 2 birds. Birds in your hand at the end of the game. He had 9 birds in his hand. So he got... Bro, how do you get such a big hand? Birds that eat rats. He had 2 birds. So we got 4 eating birds with the rat icon. The bird may also eat other kinds of food. Birds with no egg capacity do not count towards this card. Birds with completely full nests. He had 5 of them. Then he had all these birds in hand. Okay, what about this hedgehog? Columns with a matching pair or trio of nests. 2 of the same nests in a column. Does that mean column of habitat? Oh, no, I don't feel bad. I feel like that was a pretty decent match considering I didn't do the tutorial for all the expansions. Yo, do different columns mean the columns of the habitats? Like, essentially, this is a column, basically, is what that one's counting for. And he had 4 full columns. I guess that is correct. Birds with the coffee nest, 4 to 5 birds. He had 5. And then in any one habitat per power color. Brown, white, pink, teal, yellow. Birds with no power count as whites. What does that mean? Oh, I guess this is a brown. Wait. Let's go back to habitat. Wait, how do you know what color the bird is for this one here? He had 3 birds. So is this brown because the icon's like what? Yo, how do you know what? Or is it legit the color of the bird on the picture? Birds with no power count per power color in any one habitat. The text that says when activated. So that's a brown bird then, right? So that's 3 brown birds. So that's where he got all his points for those 3 birds. No, what about those ones though? Oh, 2 per power. Okay, so that's 1 point, 2 points, and then 1, 3. Okay, I get it. Okay. So 2 is 1 point, 2 is 2 points, and then this set here is the 3 points there. For 6 or for 3. Okay, not bad. All right, okay, let's go. Do I want to save this game to preserve my archive? No. Oh, it has to be in the same habitat? The hooded is white, so it's 3 from green row? Oh. Alright, let's do an AI match, I guess. Right? Unless, Kroji, unless you want to play 2 here. But I'm probably only going to do base game here. Just to get the hang of this. Wait. AI. Wait, what is this? Oh, normal. AI normal. AI normal. Game mode standard. What else is there? Duet. Duet is a mode for exactly 2 players. Yeah, if anyone else in chat wants to play. Probably only a base game just so I could get the hang of it at first. Because I just had to play all those mechanics. This is a standard game mode for 2-5 to play against humans. And then goal mat. Does this matter? Click the toggle between direct competition for goals and less direct. Wait, hold up. I thought I changed my background. Okay. So now that we're a little more focused, I want to help you that. Hey, it's alright, Kroji. It's alright. We'll try to. I think I kind of got the gist of you helping me last game. So we'll see how we do this game. And you can try to correct me after if you see anything. Okay, so let's go through these rounds first. So what is this? Count the total number of birds you currently have in this specific habitat. So I guess for this round, we kind of want to do water birds. So players with the fewest birds draw. Okay, so we take that one. That's another one. Tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, also lay 1 card. Okay, look at the cards from the deck. If 75 or less, tuck it behind this bird. If not, discard. Discard 1 egg from any of your other birds to gain 1 from the supply. Gain 1 from the supply. Okay, what do I need? I need a fish and any other food, and a fish and any other food. Grain. Rat. Actually, wait, what am I? Birds have at least 1 egg laid on them. Birds with... Okay, we should do that one. And then, yeah, let me just take the worm then for now. And let's go. Yeah, sorry guys. So we got this. Birds that have at least 1 egg laid on them. So we have 9 birds with at least 1 egg. We'll get 6 points. So when activated, players with the fewest water birds draw 1 card. Isn't this kind of gonna benefit? I mean, maybe this one wasn't the best. Because it's gonna be whoever doesn't have a card here is gonna be the ones who's getting to draw. Player or players with the fewest water birds draw 1 card. The goal of this is to have the most water birds. So, I mean, first we're gonna go get eggs. As our first thing. Right? Actually, no, I could just play a bird without an egg. That's right. So we'll play this fish crow first then, I think. Oh, okay, what's in here? If this bird is to the right of all other birds in its habitat, move it to another. The ready duck, draw 2 cards. If you discard one from your hand, the answer. If you do discard one from your... Oh, this ready duck seems interesting. The Shrired, cool place. Yeah, I don't know where this background came from. I thought I changed it before I started again, but... But Lord of the Rings, I guess? The Hobbit here? You have to change... Oh, in my online profile? Okay. It's a little bit distracting at first because there's like, I don't know. It's like visually cluttering my eyes. For now, until I get used to the game. What are these other ones here? Count the total number of eggs on birds with this specific nest type. Multiple eggs on each bird. One bird each count. Eggs in the forest. And then count the total number of birds you have played. I feel like, yeah, if I play this common loon as my first, then that means all these other players are going to be able to draw because they will have the fewest water birds when activated. But if everyone's going for this goal at the end of the turn, then I mean... I would essentially have to handicap myself so that this would be something. But then, yeah, I don't know. I think that bird was maybe a mistake pick. In this scenario, because everyone's going to be trying to get the water birds for the goal, I would assume. I've chosen to keep 5 birds. I've chosen to keep 2 birds in that. Okay. I actually think I want this ready duck. Because it's going to allow me to draw cards while we're playing in this habitat. So then now I play this ready duck, then I go and get an egg. And then I need to go get food after that to try to get this fish crow out. This common loon might be like something we played last. I don't know, just to fill the slots. So we're trying to go for the most water birds here. So next I've got to grab... Wait, what's in the food spot here? 2 rats, bird and wheat, or I mean worm and that. And the fish. I think we just play the ready duck first. Let me see, what has this already played? This is Kroji, right? Doesn't tell you the names of the players. Oh no, it does. Here we go. Kroji, Jake's the human face. Kroji's the bear. Fearless Fox is the badger. And I am the crow with a chain on. So Jake played a bird. What did crows you do? They get just grabbing. I wish there was like a log system so I knew what was happening. All right, so let me play this duck. And then we'll go and grab an egg. Then we play this fish crow. I need to grab 2 eggs though, technically, because this one wants me to discard. Actually, when activated, discard. I guess I do get 2 eggs. So put 2 there, play 1. Then if I were to draw, this would activate to then be able to discard to get supplies. Well, there's new birds here too. Wait, I really wish there was a log so I could see what people did. So Jake already played one in his water field here. All players draw 1 card from the deck. Oh, he's gonna help us. Draw cards. Cool. Cool, thank you. And he gained food, and you have drawn more birdies. Okay. Wait, what did he do? He drew that bird that was there in the middle. If this bird is to the right of all the birds in its habitat, move it into another habitat. Yeah, that yellow-breasted chat. I guess if you put it in the forest, and then by the end you can maybe get it into here that way. Throw it up here. Actually, no, it'd have to be over here. Unless you activate it, then it would move down to here. Then activate. Yeah, I don't know though. That's kind of a weird one to play around, I feel like. So yeah, we want to go and grab ourselves eggs. That's our next turn basically, is grabbing 2 eggs. Now see this, an egg one in this. So having this common loon eventually down might not be bad. Alright, let's draw. Gain 1 worm from the bird feeder if there is one. Yeah, let me get these eggs and let's just throw them on you. Wait, what did you do, Crow? I've played a bird, an American. Red start. Gain 1 feeder from the bird feeder when activated. What did you do? I played a bird. The qual lay 1 egg on this bird. So far me and Jake are the only ones who have played into the water here. I'm about to play the fish crow into the water next. See, this one won't be bad because I don't necessarily need this bird, but like I can draw 2, and then if you do discard 1 from your hand, I can discard this guy at the end of my turn. I don't necessarily need this one, right? Unless I throw him in my forest for fun. I kind of need to get food though too. I should maybe play this just that way I can get more food, right? If I get rid of eggs, this one gives me a food from the supply. Lay 1 egg on each of your birds with the nest icon. See, that one will be good for the next round. Because it counts the total number of eggs on the birds with a specific nest type. Multiple eggs on 1 bird each counts. Star nest count towards this goal. Game feels so different with that nectar. After playing with the nectar, being able to use that as any resource definitely I felt like it could be kind of clutch. The nectar bonus part, though, I didn't really understand where it was like the nectar icons here for extra points at the end. I didn't understand the nectar points, or what seemed to be nectar points. Alright, let's see. You've laid eggs. Okay. And you gain food. And Kroji is... It was the music for this part of my background that I chose. Hopefully no copyright strike on this, so I could leave the VOD posted. Trivia, 100% environment, played birds, ambient birds, interface. Yeah, I think we want to grab food, right? I can only grab one piece of food though. It'd be like a berry, I guess. Actually, wait, no, I think, but then I want to discard a card. Yeah, let me play this fish crow, actually. No, yeah, fish crow, and then, yeah, we do that. And then we take that. So I want to take food now, right? There's 4 turns left in this round. We want to get more water birds out to score the most here in the water realm. Jake's got 1 bird in water. Kroji's got none. Fearless has none in the water, but he's got that. I played a bird, red wing, a blackbird. Oh, he played another bird here. Okay, so now he's up 2 birds in here. Tuck a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, also lay 1 egg on this card. That sounds pretty good. He's got a lot of draw power here, right? Or this is a draw. I mean, draw 3. For each nectar you spend in a particular row, you get 1 point on that row at the end of the game. The people with most nectar in row. Oh, so that's what it was for. So the more nectar you feed your birds in a certain row, you get points. So basically you want to be spending the nectar every time then, as a resource. So if you can, so with that expansion, with the nectar expansion, if you can and you have 2 nectars, you want to spend both of those on 1 bird because it counts as 2 nectars spent in the specific habitat rather than trying to use 1 nectar and 1 different resource for the bird. You'd rather just spend 2. Unless you obviously have another bird you want to play that's hard to get out. If you don't have this resource for them. What did Fearless end up doing? I played a ruby-throated hummingbird in my forest. Each player gains 1 food from the bird feeder, starting with the player of your choice. Ooh. Okay, the bird... I might draw cards here. And it's gonna be from the deck. Oh, that's kind of ass. Okay, that one's not bad though. Do I want to... I don't want to discard because I want to be able to play one of these out. Skip that power, but we'll draw 2 cards and we'll go from the deck again here. Discard one, gain one from the supply. What is this? Wait, yo, the card thing is kind of ridiculous here. One play, lay one on each of your birds with that. I think I should keep that one. Gain one cherry supply. I gotta keep that water bird too. Let me get rid of that, I think. I need to go get food now. There's 3 rounds left. I need food so I can get out some bird, another bird. Oh my god, this is 3 food for this one. Another player takes the lay eggs. Actually, this bird lays 1 egg on another with what's his nest name again, man? Where's the help icon here? What's the name of this nest? It looks like someone's swallowing a piece of food down their throat here. Or taking a shit. Once between turns. That sounds interesting, but I need a fish, a grain, and a worm to play that. Or I just need a lot of food, basically. And this needs roll all dice not in bird feeder. If any are fish, gain 1 fish and cash it on this card. So I need to pick up food, but only 1 food at a time feels pretty bad. I'm basically gonna spend 2 turns to try to get 2 pieces of food. Just so I can get like... At that point, there's only gonna be 1 turn left in this round. So then I should try to get out another water bird so that I can score the most points from it. Which would be a fish and a different type of food for this guy to get this one out. So if I play this guy, it just gives the players who didn't put water birds out another card to draw. Doesn't that benefit them more so? I mean, it does score for 6 points at the end though, but yeah, I think we want to try to get this common bird out. So I would need a fish and then any resource, but there's no fish in here and I can't draw more than 1. I guess playing early into the forest to allow you to draw more food is something. All players draw 1 card. Okay, let me take another card. Oh, all players draw 1 card from their deck when active. Oh my god, that's another bunch of food. Each player gains 1 from the feeder, starting with the player of your choice. Let me get this berry then. Yo, whose bird was that? Because they chose me to be able to pick the first piece of food, right? I need fish though. If I can get a fish, then I can get out this, what is it? This common guy. If I get 1 fish. Or if I get 2 pieces. Yeah, I really need to top deck a fish here. Top deck a fish off a dice. No fish there, damn it. So my food is going to be useless. So then at that point, I guess I would play cherry and grain for this guy. And throw him up here. That way I can get more 2 pieces of food by trashing one of these cards for a piece of food. But then I would really have to then top deck a fish to try to get out 1 more water bird. Because it would be my last turn to play the bird. Which, let's see. He drew more birds. No water birds, no water birds. So it's only me and Jake who have the water birds to try to get this count here. We got the American Kuto. Oh, that one seems a little easier to play, but that would be spent another turn trying to get some. But that would give me more. No. I mean, I guess I could discard an egg, but then I'd have to go back and get an egg. But I could get the resource. Tuck a card from your hand behind this card. If you do draw 1. I mean, maybe though, I grab this, discard the egg to then get the resource to be able to play this bird. But then I have to spend my next action grabbing another 2 eggs. But it saves me having to gamble on the feeder because I can choose my choice of food, right? From the supply though. Is this considered the supply here? No, okay, let me go back. Let me try this. Let me take this bird and take this bird. Let me get rid of that egg so that I can then get a fish, because the fish can then play this bird actually instead of trying to play out this one. But getting this one out wouldn't be bad either. It's a little easier though. We'll take that. Draw 2 cards. That's a lot of... I need a lot of food. Gain 1 from the bird feeder fill. You make cash hits. Whoa. Draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. 1 played. Ooh, that seems cool. And we got a discard. Let me get rid of this guy. Draw 2 new bonus cards. This guy needs no food. I just need an egg. And you can keep 1 egg on him. Alright, we want to play, where are you, birdie? American Coot, right? Actually no, the fish one. This guy, the common guy. And depending on what Jake can do here for the other fish, what does he have? He has only 1 worm to feed his birds. Oh, this guy can actually go into any habitat without needing food though. The only problem is I have no eggs, right? So I have to go get an egg or get 2 eggs. I would need technically 3 eggs to be able to play both these birds in this habitat before the round is out, which is not happening. So I might as well save this guy for the other habitat, the forest habitat probably. That Bobo Link though, it's kind of interesting. Because if you did have a bunch of these ones for next round, it could be, where's Dune, bro? Hey, we taking a break from Dune. This is a filler episode. Today's a filler episode. I'm taking a little break from Dune because the last 20 games I've played, I've only won 5 times and I've gone in a couple seconds, but the season has been very rough for us. So I'm switching it up today. We'll probably play Dune tomorrow. I might do some lobby games and play with some viewers. So, is it Dune Burperium? Yes, that's what it is. Yep. So right now we are chilling with the Fremen here in the wetlands. Have you played Wingspan before though, Apocalypse? Oh, he took that. Oh, he took one of the birds, didn't he? I've drawn birds. Yeah, he took. I forget what was there. No, you never played Wingspan? Yeah, this is my first time playing today too. I played one matchmaking match which had all the expansions, which was confusing, but this is with viewers, this base game match here. I set up a lobby and we have Crow G in here, Jake, and Fearless. You're playing table games offline and doing online? Okay. What kind of table games are you playing? Yeah, I gotta get eggs as my next thing here. And then last round, we're just gonna have to play the American. Or no, not the American, this fish guy here. And then I've got to try to get my habitats up here. For the forest one. Hey, how are you liking this? It's not Bludgeon. It's not too bad. I played a matchmaking game which had all expansions included, which was kind of confusing because I thought matchmaking would have put me with like base game, but Now we're playing just a base game with some viewers. It's not that bad though. It's enjoyable. I can see the strategy around it to indulge in. But I kind of do like the one expansion that we were playing with when I did matchmaking, like with the nectar. Because the nectar resource was pretty useful to be able to use it as any resource. I did like that mechanic. Yeah, my hand is gonna be so full. I haven't tried the expansions. Yeah, when I did matchmaking, supposedly when you do matchmaking, it's all expansions. You don't even have to own them, which is kind of neat. Okay, let me go to the waterlands here because it's a... Oh, no, I actually have to go get eggs. So let me get eggs, and then let's put it on this guy here. And then last turn we will play another water bird, this guy here. You've been playing Game of Thrones, Roots, Ticket to Ride, Catan, other. I think I played 150 to 200 games at all. Wow. Yo, I haven't played Roots yet. That one seems like crazy in depth though. Ticket to Ride I've seen on Steam, and also there's like another one, Through the Ages, I've seen on Steam as well. I don't know if those are any good. But Through the Ages seems kind of interesting. They're the developers who are publishing the Runes game. Okay, so I mean, we just want to play this card here. A fish and a berry. All those games you're playing offline, online, over online, except Dune. So are you playing with friends then? Papukali? Or do you go to like a board game cafe? Yo, the animations on these birds though is pretty nice, I must say. I got my little hobbits background here. It's interesting that Wingspan sells like essentially skin packs for your backgrounds here. It's an interesting way to get more money. And same with like the player icons. I'm waiting for Dune to give us skins, man. Give me some leader skins. Alright, what did Kroji do here? I've drawn birds. Fearless played a bird of blue-gray. Where's that? Gain 1 word from the supply when activated. So yeah, that's gonna get him like... This would get him essentially almost 3 food here. If he wanted. I've played a bird, blue-gray... Oh yeah, you just did that. Oh, he's got 1 water bird now. Okay, okay. Yeah, the goal is to have the most water birds here. Count the total number of birds you currently have in this specific habitat row. So me and Jig both have 2. I'm about to have 3. Fearless has 1. Kroji has none. Kroji's been building up in the forest here. Maybe preemptively getting ready for these ones? I don't know. Each player gains 1 from the bird feeder, starting with the player of your choice. Yo, give me another fish. Wait. Does that mean I could play... No, I can't play this guy. I'm missing the grain or the worm. Yeah, let me just get fish anyways. Alright, and then we're gonna play this common bird. Where are you? This guy, I think, right? Yes, with friends, and we have space for table games with governor finance and other 500 table games, kitchen, fitness, and 5 big. Damn, bro. That sounds pretty crazy. That sounds awesome, though. That must be a good time. Tuck a card from your hand behind this bird if you do draw 1 card. And then the one that we want to play is this guy. And this guy gives us, I mean, if we ever draw cards again, which, I mean, we have so many cards. Roll all dice not in bird feeder. If any are fish, you gain the fish. When another player takes the lay eggs action, this bird lays one on another with that icon. I forget what that icon's called. Yeah, so I think we're just playing this common one. Does this guy give more points though? Where are you? 3 points to his 5, I think it is. Yeah, so we just play the 5.1, I guess. Okay, last turn here. You gained food, and then what did Kroji do? I've gained food, okay. So where are you? Let me play this. And a fish and a berry. Get 1 egg off. There we go. You're shocked that this exists in Russia? That what exists? Oh, with government finance. And they're okay. Okay, now I understand what you mean. Yeah, that is pretty crazy though. 500 table games. On 5 big tables. Alright, so we got 3 water birds. Let's see. I mean, right now it depends on if Jake plays another one or not. He has 3 eggs. He only has 1 fish though, so I don't know if he can get out another water bird icon. Unless it has one that has no food. Like this guy I could have played into here. Because he has no food cost, but I think I'm going to play him in the forest. After, for next round. But let's see, what did Jake ended up grabbing food, so we should end up with the most then for this round, because we've got 3 in the water. Fearless has 1. Fearless may be able to play another in here. And Kroji has none. Kroji's been plugging up the forest and gather himself a nice bit of food supplies. And me, I'm kind of low on food, but I got like a ton of cards here. I think we play this bird though in the forest as our next move. And as you understand, in St. Petersburg, there's more than 50 such spaces for just board games and stuff for people to play. Board games and fitness? Okay. So you could like work out and then go play a board game, and then you said there's a kitchen as well there? Just a bunch of big armed dudes sitting around the table playing board games, bro. Yo, Canada Goose. These things are kind of scary when you see them in person. They chase after you in the park. There's a park where I live where there's a bunch of Canada geese, and people will try to feed them food. But you're not supposed to feed them food though, because they get aggressive after, and they start chasing you. Okay, wait, what is this? Draw cards equal to the number of players plus 1, starting with you and proceeding clockwise. Each player selects one of those cards and places it in their hand. Okay, so what's coming up next here is really what I think I should consider, right? And it's the egg one, so I think I should consider grabbing this horned lark. You usually have 3 to 5 out of 5 tables, and one tournament's all 5 tables. Yo, that seems like an awesome environment there. I mean, with this potential here, like if I were to click this to get 2 cards, I'm technically drawing 4 cards because this guy will activate. And then if I were to discard an egg, I can then grab any resource from the supply. And then if I roll all the dice not in the bird feeder, and if there's a fish, I can gain a fish. There's a lot I can do here, but throwing away my eggs feels kind of bad. What did Jake end up doing? He gained food. Congrats on winning the round. I think that's just because I focus on playing the water birds here, man. Jake has 2 water birds, but I guess he didn't have the food to feed the other one that he had, I assume. And I feel like your strategy is you're setting up for the next one, obviously with this bird plate. Oh wait, is that you? Yeah, that is you. With this bird plate and then the forest one. You're kind of setting up for these 2, I feel like. Because you just played to forest. But you got like a nice bit of food. My supply is like dry here, man. My birds are starving. Is that Canada Goose can be a strong card if you can generate a lot of grain and draw a lot of cards, preferably in the same row. Start looking at that next. Yeah, I was seeing that. Oh, it's gone now. Shit, what happened to it? Did someone take it? See, I wish there was a log thing here so I can see what people did previous. I mean, I know you could read the little blurb here that it says, but I wish there was like an action log so I can go up and look at it. But yeah, I don't know what happened to that Canada Goose. Is gone now. I don't know if someone drew it or if it disappeared because of the round ending. But I don't think I have the potential to gain a lot of grain, to be honest. Yeah, the round end, yeah. That's good to know for the future, though, that it's a strong card. I think I'm going to try to play into the forest now. Play this California bird here. Draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. And it has the nest icon, so then I have to collect eggs because of this round. This guy also has the nest icon. And then I have this other water bird. But this water bird would be benefiting other players by giving them drawing 1 card. But I guess it doesn't matter, right? I like a lot of cards here. Yeah, I think I just play this card first, though, because it doesn't need food. Any bird with the worm symbol and no other symbols. Any bird with the grain symbol, the bird may also eat. I think this might be easier then. Because one that has only worms, I feel like it's going to be a little harder. So I might as well do the bird feeder one instead. Okay, now I need to pick up some food. Maybe try to play this horn lark. And eventually I have to, yeah, play this horn lark, yeah, into here. Then I can grab more eggs to then lay on this guy as well as lay 1 on this bird here to try to score points in this category. If I played this though, took a card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, also lay one on this bird. Oh, it's a water bird though. But that would be a generation of an egg. But it only places it on itself, so I guess that doesn't matter. See, this one could be interesting too if I had a bunch of birds in the forest that had this his same nest icon, and then you played this one into the grasslands, then it would put an egg onto all those other ones that were, say, essentially in the forest. If you were to try to plan for that. So he gained food. He played the brown-headed something. Brown-headed cowbird. When another player takes the lay eggs action, this bird lays one on another with an... Yeah, see? That's pretty sweet. And see, if I had this card played, or this bird played already, then I would have got to have tucked a card behind it. Because he played one to the grasslands. But I need to go get food, basically, right? I need to pick up food, and I also need to discard a card. Each player gains one... Oh, okay. Let me get the worm. Wild nest type star counts towards all of them. True, yeah, that you are right with I forgot about the star thingy, yeah. So star would count for this too, yeah. I mean, it says it right there. I should read, but I slightly forgot. There are, oh, I mean, the Clark's Gerb here. But that requires 2 eggs to get this thing out. Draw 1 card if you do, discard 1 card from your hand. I think I try to get more food here. Reroll the feeder. Can I re-roll this? No. I can't re-roll. I guess I could change a card here for any food, right? Let me get rid of... Where are you? I don't think I'm able to play this out. When another player takes the... Yeah, let me get rid of this. Let me re-roll and let me take grain. So now I can get this guy out into the grasslands. And then I need to get eggs again after. How many eggs can this guy carry? 4. I should also have this guy in the forest later on to put eggs on him because of the next... I was going to say conflict, because of the next conflict, but no, because of the next round angle of the forest. But yeah, I guess I essentially want to play... I need too many eggs, though. Because I want to have this guy... Oh, this guy can only carry 1 egg, though. This guy can at least have 4 on him for this round's event. Unless I can dig for another star. This one can only have 2 eggs. And it would cost a lot of eggs to try to even get this shit on here. I can kind of see like the strategy of playing certain birds somewhere else. You can gain more resources of that one habitat, like when Kroji's playing out all these birds in the forest so that he can get more food supplies the next time. When another player takes the lay eggs action, this bird lays one on another with the coffee cup. So it lays it on that. And on that. Or just one other. On another. Oh, just one on another with a nest. I played a bird, western. Okay. All players lay one egg on any one. You may lay one egg on one additional. Oh, this... Okay. Yo, Fearless has an interesting setup for this round's event here. He's got... Yeah, lay one on this activated. And then when activated, lay one. And then lay another one. Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of spots here. Fearless might have this event, to be honest. Because, I mean... Oh, and he also has this that he can put eggs on too, which would count for this. Wow, yeah, Fearless has a nice setup. And even this one too. Yeah. Yeah, Fearless has a good setup for this round's event. But I should definitely play at least this Horn Lark down, because when Fearless plays a card, all players can lay one egg on any one bird, so I should at least have this guy down there to be able to be laid on. So I don't have any... I mean, I guess this one counts as one, so... Any bird with a symbol the bird may also eat. Yeah, we can maybe get... This would be another one for that. Oh, he played that. Yeah, I mean, great setup for him there. And Kroji's kind of set up for this one here in a way. 3 birds already in that habitat. Alright, let's get this guy out. That way, if Fearless decides to lay eggs, we will at least be able to lay egg on this horned lark or even the one bird in the forest there. Four more turns though in this round. I don't know if I'm really achieving much else in here. I should maybe try to build towards the following round, because this round I may be able to score, what, if at my best, 5 eggs onto this. That's at my best. And that's with not spending any eggs to play. What did he do? I played a bird, Northern Mockingbird, in my thing. Repeat of one. Okay. Hey, do I get to activate this? Because he just played a bird in his grasslands here, right? So when it's my turn, will I be able to activate this then? Once between turns? So I could tuck a card behind this guy? What shall I tuck, though? You have a lot of birds and a filled out wetland, so tucking bird actions could be nice. Yeah, I would have to play another one though in the wetlands to tuck. Because this guy tucks. A tuck from your hand behind this bird if you do draw. Or tuck a card behind this card. Yeah. Or tuck a card from your hand behind this bird if you do also lay one egg on this bird. But that requires me having 2 eggs to play to my wetlands. And having the food for him, which I kind of don't have the food for him. I could get this common loon out. And then just try to grab... he can only have 1 egg on him though. I was going to say for this event. Just check the bird row for later. This you're talking about? Or we're talking about the total birds at the end. When another player plays... Okay, so we do get to do this for the tuck. So we will tuck... Let me tuck this guy, I think. They've all laid eggs, so I should probably lay eggs too. See if I can score some points in this event. I still have so many water birds here, man, for wetlands. I should probably try to get this northern cardinal out, because it can have a lot of eggs. It can go in the forest, and the next one's about eggs in the forest. So I should probably think about the next round. What is your capacity for eggs of that type versus opponents? Not as good as Fearless has it really set up here, because he's got all this. I think Fearless is going to win this event for sure. He's got a nice combo going on for if he lays legs. He can place 3 on this. Or, I mean, he can place 1 on this. I mean, he's really set up. And then place them on here as well. He actually placed them all there. Yeah, I'm going to lose this event for sure. So, it might just be worth it to just play for the next event. I guess, right? Because Fearless kind of has a nice combo for this with this whole scenario. Because this can lay eggs on any nest bird, and you may lay 1 on 1 bird additionally. So you can lay basically 3 eggs from that. You can lay like 6 eggs around. Or a turn, I guess. Yeah, might be moving to the forest instead, but I need to get some food, right? Actually, I need food, but there's no food that I can take. Oh, never mind. It just got switched. Yeah, I should take food here. The grain and the berries, so I can get this guy out, and that way when I get food again, it activates and get me cherries. And then also the grain birds also score me this, but I need like at least another 3 of the grain birds to get a point off of this, or 3 points off of that. So do you only get the points in the event if you win the event, basically? Or do you still get points even if you get a couple points from the event? I guess you do, right? Because like this, like I got no points in the other turn there, right? You get points as long as you have one of the met requirements. Okay, so I'll get a couple points then from it because I got 3 eggs on this one, which is in there. So I'll get 3 points then. But then if Fearless lays another egg, all players lay 1 egg on any one bird. Oh wait, all players lay 1 egg on any one bird. You may lay 1 egg on 1 additional bird. Ah, so when we lay eggs on our birds like this, we're allowing him to then lay an egg? Alright, yeah, I might as well go get myself food and reset this feeder. All worms, are you kidding me? That's trash. Let me get rid of a card. Let me get rid of this guy here. Can I flip these again? Take green. Okay, then we'll try to get out these forest ones. This guy can have a lot of eggs on him, so I should get this guy out for the next event. No, only the pink bar birds are in response to other actions. Okay. So, where is it? So, when he picks up this eggs, that's when it activates. Then he's able to then lay eggs, and I'm allowed to lay an egg as well. Okay, Zach. Good to know. Appreciate you. But yeah, I think Fearless got this in the bag here, man. He's got... If he just grabs 3 eggs right now, he can basically fill these birds as well as the star one over here for the 3 eggs there. Just 3 eggs right there. These all activate. 1 egg goes here. And then you can place 2 eggs basically here and here. What did he choose to do here? I played a bird, the acorn woodpecker. Gain 1 grain from the bird feeder. If available, you may cash it on this card. So is Fearless waiting to grab the eggs? Fearless is new though. He said he's also learning the game, so... I'm surprised that they don't get you like a chat log. Like there's no chat box in here to talk to other players. Kinda wish you had a chat box here so I could type. And also like an actions log would be nice too. When another player plays a bird, tuck 1. Okay, so we can tuck another bird here. I might just tuck this dove. What else do I have here? I want to play that. I want to play that. Actually, I could tuck this water one, I guess. But he's gonna be easier to get out than 2 grains, right? Actually, this one. I need 2 eggs just to play. Actually, let me get this guy out of here. Alright, let's play this, do that, and take the egg from that one there. There we go. So I guess if I want to score some points, my last action should be to grab eggs, to put one there and one on this guy here. To at least score, what, 5 points in this category? Yeah, I think my best bet is just to get eggs. Score in here. Or score at least 5 points. And then use those eggs on these birds to then play out some more forest birds. And then try to lay eggs on those forest birds for the whole turn then, right? 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the forest. I could draw a bunch of birds too. This Carolina Wren wouldn't be too bad because it's the forest. It's easy to feed to get it out, and it has a lot of eggs. Except for I need what? I only need 1 egg right now to get it out. But yeah, that wouldn't be too bad, to be honest. But I have to pick this card now or else it's going to be gone next round. No grain though for your bonus? Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, this guy has no grain either for my bonus here, unfortunately. This guy has grain, but I need to have 2 grain to play him, so I would need to get grain. Alright, yeah. Unless I use a bunch of food to try to get it out. And then for this one, we want at least 1 egg on every bird. So he did end up laying eggs here. Yeah, he's scoring so much. Now, why did it not give us the option to pick? All players lay 1 on any one. So shouldn't my guy get an egg here, right? Since he used his lay the eggs. Yeah, how many grain birds do we got right now? 3. So I need 2 more. So basically, I mean, this one is 1, but I need 2 eggs to play it. All players gain 1 from their supply. Cool, thank you. Shit. I could get this guy out. Yeah, unless he chooses not to. Maybe he did choose not to activate. Alright, I might just grab eggs here then, and then just try to score at least a couple more points. Unless I try to go for food to set up for next round, because I do have like 3 eggs. No, I maybe should get eggs actually. Place 1 there, and then 1 on this guy in here. And I don't want to convert any of my resources. And then next round we try to get the forest and potentially these grain ones out maybe. You laid eggs, you gained food, you laid eggs last turn. I mean, now if he chooses to do it, I have nowhere to put that other egg. Actually, so now would be a smart time to activate that ability, right? 10 points. Does it have a chart with end round point? I think this right here, right, is what the end round points are. It's kind of hard to interpret what the hell it is, though. I got 1 point and 6 points. This is, oh, I think this is for the first event. Actually, no, this is for this event here. I got 4 points off of this event. I got 1 point off of this event because I came in third, I guess. So now it's the forest event. Yeah, I got third in that event. Yeah, so I only got 1 feather. So then this is showing us right now how many eggs people have laying in their forest, right? So he's got 3 eggs in his forest right now. Yeah, which is correct. Okay. So we need to start laying eggs. I got 6 birds played, 6, 7, 6. We're all pretty close in total birds played. Count the total number. Yeah, even if I tuck a card underneath another bird, that counts as playing the card, right? Or no? Or it doesn't actually. I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I guess it doesn't count. It's just going to be points at the end of the game rather than birds played. So I guess we're just trying to get these birds, get this yellow belly sapsucker out. Then put eggs on these guys in the forest would be our goal for the season. And then try to probably get out this dove, maybe. Is there any birds with that nest icon? No. And to draw this painted white start would be kind of easy to get out, but it's a worm. This guy eats grain and other things. And if he's too there, oh my god, it's both these birds move to another habitat after. Oh, this is a grain guy. Ooh, what does he do here though? When another player takes... Oh, we get to tuck another card. When another player takes the lay eggs action, this bird lays one on another with... Oh, okay, it's kind of useless now at this point. And he costs a lot to get out. I'm actually just going to tuck him. So, let's get... Oh, Fearless? Is that who you're talking about? Yo, he had such a perfect setup for the egg contest there. He had like the perfect setup for it. He said he's a new player, but he's killing it. Yo, he had the perfect setup here for that eggs. Those birds that migrate are great. They save you eggs to play, then you move them where you want. Oh, like if I played it in my forest here, and then it would move to this one, which would then allow me to automatically get 3 eggs in this spot, or essentially if it was played further back there, it would move to this spot here, allowing me to grab 3 food. I mean, I think the song sparrow will be easier because it only needs one, like it only needs either a grain, a worm, or a cherry to or I guess berries to get out, which is more manageable. You didn't notice, but he drew a card so good at the start of this round. Yeah, I need like a log, like an action log, so I can see what people have drawn, because it's hard to keep track. Hi Dune, is this the latest Dune expansion? Yeah, we're actually on Arrakis when it's green and nature has come back. Yo, how you doing though, Polykill? I need a little break from Dune, man. The last 20 games I've played, I've only won 5 times. I got a couple seconds, but it's been feeling rough lately this season, so I need a little variety break for stream here. So I decided to try to learn Wingspan. And then I might play like an Arc Nova match as well before I end stream. You would play the migrate bird in the meadow, then move to the forest after you lay eggs. Which one's the meadow again? This one? Or wait, what? You would play the in the meadow. Is this considered the meadow? The grasslands? Or the wetlands? I don't even know the names of these. The grassland? Okay, so this. Okay. So I would play this here, and then it would migrate to here. You would play it in the meadow, then move to the forest. One egg cheaper. But doesn't it go back? Wouldn't it go to the next spot though? Or do you get to choose what habitat? Doesn't it just go to the next following habitat underneath it? So if I planted it in this area here, wouldn't it just move down to the wetlands after? Yo, that bird I wanted is gone. Oh, you choose? Oh, I didn't know you choose. Yeah, the bird that was easier to play is gone. I can't necessarily get this wren out. It needs 2 worms and 1 grain. I don't have the food for it. Yeah, Jake took the bird we wanted. I could try to draw from the deck though, I guess. Okay. That's actually a good one for us. It eats grain for our bonus. I don't have grain on me right now. That's the problem too. Is there grain in the food tray? Not right now. Oh, there's 1 piece of grain in the food tray right now. I kind of need it if I want to play this titmouse. And then I need to start laying eggs on these guys. So I need to take food next if that grain is still there. Yeah, that's some really bad games, Paul. Like it was, oh man. All last week, I played like 2 to 3 games a day when we did the iPad streams. Oh, that was terrible. And then this past weekend, when I streamed, it was not good either. I'll have to play a Dune match tonight though for a video. For tomorrow, so we'll see how that match goes tonight. One other player. Okay, so we gotta tuck another bird. I think we're just gonna tuck this double grain bird because I don't think I'm getting it out. Alright, and then let me grab food here. Let me grab this. I guess I'll take the other worm. And then we'll gain 1 from the supply, and then we'll gain a cherry. Oh, now we gain some resources. Oh, grain plus worm, then reroll berries. But didn't I have to retoss toss a card out though if I wanted to reroll? So I can only get 2 pieces unless I toss card. I didn't really want to. I mean, I could toss this yellow-headed blackbird, I guess. But I was thinking of maybe playing it because it is another grain one for this. So it would be our 4th grain. This is our 5th grain. So we would then get 3 points from this at that point. But it does cost 2 eggs to play it. Which, unfortunately, I mean, I got 3 eggs there. So it's going to cost 2 eggs to get this guy out. To get him here. And where's your forest? You got what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 potential points. Oh my god, though. Yo, fearless. Oh, again, this California. Oh, another one. When activated, lay an egg on this bird. Bruh. And if he activates this, he can lay an additional egg over this way because it has the icon. Oh my god. The quail. He had 2 of them. That's just crazy. Two of them. For both egg events. Yo, Fearless, I thought you said you were new, man. You gotten some great cards here that you've known how to utilize. I guess I'm just laying eggs now, huh? Trade in a piece of food and lay 3 eggs. What birds are there? There's still these... I don't want these birds there. I guess I could draw from the deck if I wanted. I need one more grain bird played to get at least 3 points from that. Then I need to have every bird to have at least 1 egg on this one. Which I feel like is just going to be in the last round where we just try to lay some eggs on, at least 1 egg on each bird. If I have more on this grassland, I need another like grassland bird, but... yeah, I think I should just grab eggs and try to score here. It's going to be tough though against Fearless because... he's already got 4 points on Force right now. Yeah, even with next turn, I mean, even if I do another 3 eggs, I still don't think I beat him on this. He's at 4. He lays eggs. He can put 3 plus an additional 1 on that quail, and even on this bush tit if he wanted to. Then he grabs food and lays another one on this one by itself. Wait, let's see what Jake has 3 in his forest. What does Kroji have? Kroji only has 1. Yeah, I wanted to try to get at least 2nd, it feels like. So I think Kroji's... he's only got 1 in forest, so he's gonna have to... oh, but he can get like 4 eggs here. If he wanted, or even just 3. And then Jake has 3 eggs already, and I have 4 eggs right now, so I need to grab another 3. Throw onto here. I might be able to squeeze 2nd in the events, but first is, I think, a no-go because Fearless is just cooking with his birds here. And then total birds played. I don't think we're going to be doing too hot for that. I got 8. These guys both have 9. I would need another bird, but... I mean, if I activate for food, I could get a nice bit of food, but I also would need to spend an action to draw birds. Which, in the next round, how many actions do you get again? I forget how many actions you get in the following round. Because I have to spend here to draw. I can draw 4 cards, though, from the deck, which could get me some cheap birds. Oh, this is a grain bird, but I don't have the grain. A stellar jay. Gain 1 grain from the bird feeder. But it plays to the forest, so I would then need also 2 eggs to play it. And this, I mean, basically the birds that I have currently both need 2 eggs to be played in their spaces. I should maybe spend this turn dropping a bunch of eggs, and the last turn in this round just draw a bunch of cards to try to set myself up for total birds played, because then I can spend the first turn in that round grabbing maybe food to get the birds out. Early on, yeah, early on for sure for these grain birds. Yeah, I can see the potential there. Yeah. Same with even this early on could have been something, because gain 1 from the supply if there was some. Yeah, I think I just play eggs. Let me see what he did. He drew birds. What did he do? He gained food. Yeah, I'm gonna lay another set of eggs on all these forest birds, and then my last action, I'm going to draw a bunch of cards, I think. Yeah, that's why I kind of want to set up for the last round, right? Because I only have, what, 5 actions for the next round. So if I lay eggs this round, let me get rid of this. I guess get rid of the berry. And then we put egg, egg, egg. And then last turn of this round, I'm going to draw cards. I'm going to draw essentially 5 cards, discard 1. To then set up for the last round to try to get out a bunch of birds, maybe. Let's see here though. How many eggs you got? 3 and 4. So far I'm ahead of him in that egg category. Ooh, but he just laid a bunch of eggs. 2, 4, 6. I've got 3, 6, 7. But if Kroji chooses to lay eggs again, he'll pass me in this last round, right? He can lay a total of 4. On to 1, 2, 3. Oh, he can only lay 3 though there, so he can't go. But if I choose to lay 3, I would be 1 above him, I think. So I might have to still choose to do eggs. I don't know. If I want to take first place in this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the max you could have? Another 3 for 9, 10, 11. Wait, what's my max? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can only do 10 at best then. So maybe at that point I should just see if I should just play for bird cards then to try to get out more birds next round. But I'm taking 3rd place then. I can play expensive birds next round with my resource generation. Yeah, if I grab food. That's the thing. That's why I'm thinking like maybe I should grab some birds. That way I can get a bunch of birds out. Especially if they were like grassland birds, because these are the cheapest spots I have left for egg wise. So I'm really concerned if I should do egg. Well, let me see what Kroji does here. If he lays eggs or not for his move. Because then I might just draw 5 cards. Because I go here, get rid of an egg. This guy draws me 2 cards as well. That heron is 9 points. This? Discard 1 egg from any of your other birds you gain. Oh, if I get it into the water here? Yeah. J is 5. But I need a lot of food though, right? 2 grains. I'm gonna have to get lucky on if there's another grain in this. Oh my god, that's a lot of grain there. So did he choose to grab food then? See, this bird is grain and worm, which works for this one. To get me 5. Yeah, or face down draw. Yeah, I think, let me see what Kroji does here. I might just draw 5 cards to set up for next round. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, this. Because this is a cheap egg one. Yeah, for sure, right? Plays with the fewest birds, gain 1 from the feeder. Yo, if I take this, then I would have the resources to play it. Because if I take the rat, then I have the worm and the fish. But then I need 2 eggs. But that's 9 points. So maybe I do take this rat. And maybe we will draw. Okay, what did he do here for his last? He gained food, so he didn't put more eggs. So 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 eggs. I have 3, 6, 7. We're tied at eggs then. There will be 3 new faces up next round? Yeah. So should I wait to draw next round then? And grab supplies this round? Instead? He laid eggs here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. That's his last turn, right? No, he has 1 more turn afterwards. Oh, he played a bunch of birds here, but 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7 eggs. Okay, what do you choose to do here? He gained food, so we're gonna tie on eggs. And this guy still has another move he can do to get more eggs for 3, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10. Yeah, there's no point in going for eggs. Now I could draw and try to get this. Oh wait, the hair. Yeah, I could try to get this to get this out. It costs 2 eggs plus the fish, the worm, the mouse that I got for 9 points. But yeah, I can get grain. Yeah, maybe we should go for grain stuff. Let me get this. Grain, and then we shuffle the last 2 and get ourselves. Should I do another grain just in case for this? Or should I do mouse? I get a grain from this, don't I? From the supply? I'll take mouse just in case. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. And we'll take that. And then we'll draw cards as our first move next round. And pray for some goodness that we can get out. Yeah, now we just have to top deck Lady Jessica and play her to Grasslands. Faction bump our bird play cards. Yeah, if I can ideally get out, and then I also need to lay an egg on every bird here, to at least get 7 birds to have different eggs. Yeah, big point grassland birds. Okay, another player. Okay, so we can, let's just tuck this guy. Yeah, me and Kroji tie there. Yeah, big grasslands that like grain. That would be ideal, so it gets both. Yeah, okay, let's see what's here. Okay, but that's only 3 points. That's 4 points, but it takes a lot of food. I think we draw from the deck. I don't know. But it also lays an egg on any bird, which is a point, right? When it's activated. But that means I would have to lay eggs. Which I do kind of want to lay egg anyways if I want to try to get to at least 7 birds to have an egg on it. So maybe the sparrow could be something. It's only 3 points though, but it could be something. Alright. Let's draw from the deck because we can always draw those ones after. Ooh, okay. Draw 2 new bonus cards. Oh, fuck yeah. Come in my hand, bro. Oh my god. When another player takes the lay eggs action, this bird lays 1 egg on with another coffee cup symbol. Do I have coffee cup symbols here? One there. But that's only gonna happen. So I guess they might choose to. I would need a. It's 5 points though. So I guess we take it. And I can take that for lay on any. And then we're going to have to trash a card at the end. So this one will probably get trashed. But I need a lot of eggs to play out all of these 3 ones, right? Actually, I only need to probably play out these 2. Because I won't have enough actions to do everything, right? So we're going to want to play 2 birds and then lay eggs. So let's roll the dice. No fish, unfortunate. I'm gonna skip discarding. And then we get to draw 2 cards. So then I could take this sparrow. Because I might be able to draw it. Oh, this is more bonus cards though for the forest one. I will take this though. And then we will discard this guy. Yeah, action economy points per turn. Yeah. So we'll try to get out these 2 here. And then, I mean, this gets me bonus cards on this one. Or I can try even fish for more bonuses on this guy too. But how many eggs I got? 3, 6, 7, 8. So land it. So I could play 3 birds essentially. But that would take up 3 actions. Pink first, so he fires. Yeah. So once between turns. Yeah, for sure. So bronze cowed bird first. And then we try to get the other 5 pointer out so we can see what the bonus card is. And then maybe this other one is 4 points though, so I feel like I should prioritize it over this last sparrow. Because if we want, we also, our last action I think kind of needs to be eggs laying. So that we can pick different birds to lay eggs on to try to score this for at least 7 birds. For at least 3 points. Which if we play these 2, then we will be able to throw 3 eggs down plus a 4th really. So this is an action. So 2 actions, we down to 2 actions left. This could be 3rd action. So then I would only have 1 action left, which would have to be eggs placed. So 4 eggs placed at that point. Which I already have eggs on 5, but we're going to be using a lot of eggs. So I should use 1 egg, 1 egg, 1 egg, and then, yeah. I think I have our turn set out here. The 3-pointer is worth more because he... Yeah, true. Instead of playing the bonus action one, so we get the 2 5s out. and play this guy and then grab eggs so that everything activates in the row. I mean, more so just this one activates, which would give us basically a 5th egg, which may allow us to then get the 7 to 8, maybe 9. I don't know. We're going to use 4 eggs here to get 3 birds out. And we have 8 eggs total. So then we would have 4 out. We have 4 eggs on birds. And then last action would be putting 5 eggs. So we would be on 9 eggs total then to score this for 9 birds. And then what other bonuses we may get. So yeah, I think that's our plan. I think we got a good plan here to try to execute. So let's get this bronze guy out first. Now the issue is going to be this guy takes 2. I'm gonna have to use other foods, I guess, huh? I don't know if I'll have the foods to afford to get all these guys out though. So it takes 2 of one food to count as 1, right? I guess 2 rats to count as 1 grain. We might be able to do it. So 1 worm, 1 grain, then I need 2, so that's 4 of our 7. So then I only have 2 food left. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all these birds out. Actually, I might get this one and this one. Hello again, so how do you see in this match? What do you mean, Kroji? I feel like I don't know. We'll see how I fare here at the end. I got a strategy that we're trying to execute here for the last round. We'll see if it brings us anything. You need a good card to draw this last round, but nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to fill out some bonuses here. My end games. I feel like Fearless is in the lead right now, isn't he? I mean, he got I mean, how do you... Is there like a breakdown on who's in the lead right now? There's definitely some quality of life changes I would like to see in this game already from just playing it. Like, I would like a chat box. I would like an action log as well. Okay, so we said we're not going to be able to play all of our birds, right? Because this one right here... I guess I would... This one's worth 5 points. And I would have to use 1 grain, 2 rats, and a worm to get it out. Then the next card would be a berry and a fish and a worm to get this guy out. So that I'm not getting this out at that point. Unless I choose to get this one out instead. So yeah, I guess I play this... I guess we tuck this guy. I'm gonna tuck that and get these 2 birds out, I think. And then, yeah, I think that's our play, yeah. So we can lay a birdie egg on... Which one? Wait. No one has a coffee cup icon back there, so I guess we use the egg on this guy, though. Dune has the best UI for the following other plays. Yeah. Alright, let's draw 2 bonus cards here. And we're gonna use... Let's change this. Let's use rats, grain, cherry, and fish. Wait. That's 2 rats gone. That's 1 grain gone. Am I going to be able to get this birdie out? Maybe? And we want to spend the egg on this guy. Birds that eat rat. Oh, birds that can only live here. I have 3 right now actually, so that's points. So we'll take that. And then next round we'll get this guy out. He'll lay another egg, and then our last action is just to lay 5 eggs. To put on 1 on every bird to try to score this for 9 birds. And we'll score that for 6 birds. Actually, we'll score this for 7. Oh, we're so close to the 8+. Yeah. That's what we want. And then we'll have 4+ for birds here. So we'll score 8 from this, but we're 1 short of birds eating grains to get 8+ on this, unfortunately. And we'll have to take 1 egg here, 1 egg here to play this last bird. And then 5 eggs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and have 1 on here for 5. Clutch bonus draw, for real though, for real. Let's see if it actually gets us anything though. Definitely need a chat, or I mean definitely need like an action log so I can see like the birds that people have drawn. Like, I don't know, I guess it's more skill for you having to pay attention to realize what cards people have drawn from this bottom 3, but if you're not staring at this window here to see what birds are here and then go away, I don't know. And then same with the food supply. If you're not staring there to see what people are grabbing for food. Yeah, I think they definitely should add chat. See, like he just took 2 birds here, right? And my mind already wiped. I don't even remember what birds were there. But he just took those birds. But my mind is just, it's gone. I don't even know which ones were there. I'll have to rewind the footage. But if there's like a log, an action log that showed me that he picked those 2 birds, then I can, you know. So yeah, I think quality of life for me for this game would definitely be action log and chat box. Well, it shows you their last action in regards to what they did, but it doesn't show you like what they took. Alright, like if I click their name, it says you've laid eggs. When another player takes lay eggs, actually this bird lays on another nest. Alright, bro, go lay another egg here. Yeah, with details, yeah, like this says what bird he played here, but this, he drew cards, but it doesn't tell us if he drew from deck or if he drew those 2 that were there, which we know he drew from the 2 that were there. Alright, so let's go play this guy here. And we gotta pick 2 eggs, so let's take egg, egg. And then our last action is going to be laying eggs. And we'll put an egg. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, then we're good. Then they're all covered. And plus I think I get 1 extra egg because this guy activates and allows me to lay 1 other egg. And if anyone lays eggs right now, then we can also, Bronze Cowbird puts another egg on this Northern Cardinal. So we will see. We will see what we can do here, guys. I mean, we got 5 birds, or 15 points right here, right? For just these 3 birds alone. So that's not too bad. 6 for this bird, 5 for this guy. 0 for that. 1, 3, 3, 4. Plus all the eggs we're gonna have. I don't think I have the most birds played. I'm on 11. Yeah, we're not playing any more birds. So if Fearless or Kroji both play, I guess they'll just tie us then. But Jake is gonna have the most birds played, so he's gonna get the 7 score points here, unfortunately. If another player plays to the grasslands for this last round, we could throw down the Eastern Phoebe underneath this guy. He's already got 6 birds underneath him. This horned lark is actually, it was kind of good early. Because over time, our opponent's been playing birds into the grasslands here, so we've been able to tuck some cards from our hand. Which, I mean, I get 6 points from this, right? Because of the birds that are underneath him. Is that what that is? 6 extra points? I don't know. From tuck cards? There are birds that let you play another right afterwards. Is there? Kind of like the eagles in Ark Nova, where if you have the eagle or like the sloth bear, I think it is, or sun bear. Yeah, the lark was definitely MVP here. He's got 6 birds tucked under his wing, man. It's a point per card, so that's 6 points just on him. So he's at 11 card point right there. Yo, clutch bird. Let's see though. Let's see. Fearless definitely got some good stuff going on. Jake is kind of scaring me. Croji might have some hidden. Croji got a lot of eggs on him right now for extra points. He got 10 points there. 15, 20, 23, 25, 29. He's got a 9-point bird here. What the fuck? And he chose to lay eggs again here? Or no. Oh, the animations though are nice on these birds. He chose to gain food, so I guess he's gonna play another bird for his last action. How many bonus cards do they have? 2 on Croji, 1 on Jake, 1 on Fearless. So we do have the most bonus cards right now. But I think, yeah, it does show, because if you go look in their hand, okay, we can lay another egg because of that, so thank you. And then we're just gonna lay a bunch of eggs as our last move here. So 1 egg, 1 egg, 1 egg, 1 egg. And then that other bird activates to allow me to then choose another egg, so there. So then all my birds have 1 egg on them. So let's see, I mean, I think Fearless is gonna play another bird here. He grabbed food. I forget what Jake did previous. And you laid more eggs for points. Alright, we'll see. I don't think we did too bad. I mean, we had to like cut our losses on this egg one here the second round, because Fearless just had too big of an engine for that specific event. The forest one, I mean, we tied with Croji there, but we couldn't get above Jake either, because he also had like a little bit of an engine able. He was able to lay more eggs on us at once. Yo, GG Jake. Let's see what Fearless is doing here. Comes back into chat. But yeah, let's see who wins. I do enjoy the end game sequence in here where it kind of tallies up the points. Like a little race across the board. That does feel a little more hype than how Dune does it. Dune just speeds runs it, but yeah, GG's in the chat to whomever. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I get to lay another bird. Okay, so this still happens even though it's endgame. That's nice to know. So that's a little 1 point for me there. Jake gets to do something, I guess, because he had a once between turns thing. Alright, who gets his cards? Ooh, me and Fearless tie on 11 though. Okay, here we go. $48 bird cards? Damn, bro. Oh, come on. No! Food, no! Tuck card 6. Oh, man. That was so close. Damn, yo, Jake, 1 point below Kroji there. Damn, 4 points above. Yo, GG's. That was insane. Zach, I like Wingspan, but there are a lot of uncontrollable aspects. I think you should maximize your own score. If you win, it's extra. Yo, that was good. That was good. I was so close here, though. So you laying extra eggs, basically. No, actually, it was all the birds you played. How'd you get so many birds out? You played 48 bird cards. Let me see your board here. How did you get 48 birds played? Or is that the score points from the birds, actually? That's the score from the birds, right? You got 40 or 48 points from the value of the feathers on the birds, right? Is that what that's from? Yo, Fearless, I thought Fearless was killing it there. Fearless, you definitely were killing on that egg one, man. You had like such a perfect setup for those eggs. That's the value of the birds, not the count. So all those feathers that are on the birds, right? So like 4, 6, whatever. Like that's birds played. So it's how many bird cards you played, or how many, or the little feather values. The feathers. So you have 48 feathers then, basically. Yeah, you have way bigger birds there. I mean, you got like the 9 cost bird here is 7. 2 5s, and then another 2 5s. Yeah. Man, if only I took first. I need to get another like first place somewhere. Or even just having second to myself, I think. Because. No, not even. I think I just need a high score of birds. Oh, that was a good game, though. That was a good game. Let's save that to the archives. 17 points from go cards is insane. Yeah, we got really lucky when we played our last bird and ended up getting a card that wanted us to play birds in the grass fields, which was our only option for the grains one that we had too. But yeah, that was a good time. So what can you do? You can just go back and look at the board here, basically. If I archive it.